SOC the brand.
Man, y'all already know. Come on. Let's go. Hey, shout out to SOC and Bossy for the track. Shout out to Shamari. Find him on IG at Young Swab. I'm saying, best music producer in the DMV though. But we out. Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Hear Me Out Network. You know what I'm saying? I'm your host, Dylan. Hey, before we start, bro, is my audio as bad as it was last time? Am I overwhelming like I was last time? All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? We got Pastor
Gustavo.
Willie, bro, right here. You said what?
You look like Gustavo.
But it's cool, bro. It's cool. Leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? You're fired. You're fired. We got Willie over here, bro. We got Fayola. We got Vinci. We got Ann. We got a special guest, Darlin. You know what I'm saying? Today, I believe we're gonna have an interesting show. Megan and Sue on their way, bro. Sue and Rome, bro, on their way, bro. But you know what I'm saying? We about to have a very, very interesting show. You know what I'm saying? So look, hey James, bro, put up the Q&A, bro. But you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rome, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is a special request, bro. But you know, we got cologne of the evening. You know what I'm saying? We got cologne of the evening, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bentley Intense for men. You know what I'm saying? Bentley Intense for men. You wanna get a little closer look, you know what I'm saying? Bentley,
Yo,
hold
you're
on.
done.
You
You're
know what
done.
I'm saying, man, bro, step your fragrance up game up, you know what I'm saying? Smell good, bro. I'm saying? But yeah, bro, it just pulled the little Q&A, bro.
I did. All right. Anyways, the question, the Q&A today is: does lack of trust always cause jealousy? Anybody could take a swing at this.
Let me do my due diligence. I feel like jealousy. I feel like the answer is no, because jealousy is just caused by like the fact that you really care so much about somebody else. You don't want them to show the same amount of love they show you to anybody else. I feel like it ain't got nothing to do with trust for real. Cause you can really trust like anybody and still be jealous of them trying to show that attention to anybody else. And even though you know they're not doing nothing bad, it's just the fact that you want them to like you want that like relationship y'all have and that like level of like what I mean level of what's y'all getting y'all has just intimacy y'all has to be just between y'all two. And even if it's like they make it seem like they showing it to somebody else without having any bad intentions, you're still gonna feel some sort of way because you feel like it belongs to you and you only.
That's a good answer, bro. So I got a question for you though. So would you say like sometimes, like would you change the always to sometimes, or would you just be like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
I change the always sometimes.
all right. Anybody else want to answer before? Man, Darwin, Willie, DJ Dylan.
I can answer. I can answer. I do think that lack of trust does play a part in jealousy. I do think that jealousy has its own root, which is caused by insecurity. But also having a lack of trust. I mean, if we're talking relationship wise, if we are talking relationship wise, having a lack of trust in your partner can cause some type of jealousy. But the root of jealousy itself is insecurity and stuff like that.
Mm, spitting gems, I see. Anyone? Fifi? Anyone?
I agree with
Man,
man.
Hmm.
I agree with Anne. I feel like insecurity is the root of jealousy, not necessarily a lack of trust. I feel like a lack of trust would more so cause like, I don't know what word I'm looking for, but like accusatory statements. Like, I don't think it would be jealousy, but something else.
I feel that.
Man, jealousy, it all starts with self. Starts with self. If you're jealous of something that is lacking within, bruh, that's causing you to be jealous. There's something that's within you because there's nothing, trust, whatever like that, whatever outside forces happen, bruh. There's no need to be jealous. So it may be something you may truly desire that you don't have, whatever like that, but it all starts with self. So does lack of trust always cause jealousy? No, some people are just jealous. You know what I'm saying? Trust, no trust, bro. You know what I'm saying? Jealousy is jealousy, bro, and it consumes some people, bro. So, I mean, I hope, therapy is a very good thing, you know what I'm saying? And if you got health insurance, you get it for the lower. It's not as expensive as y'all think, but.
No, that's a good answer. So I'm gonna answer the question right quick. I would agree with Venti on this, and everybody else, like everyone said. I won't say always. I would say sometimes lack of trust does play a part in like jealousy and stuff like that. I mean, if you don't trust your significant other, there is that form of accusation that comes up, but that form of accusation also results in jealousy in a sense because it's what you think it is when it's really not what it like. It's not the reality of things. That's what you think, and it might be be resulted to some type of like jealousy or like you might not like something because it makes you feel a certain type of way. So these accusations come up, and yeah. So I would say no. I would say sometimes for real. Will you want to answer this question or no?
Yeah, sure. So this lack of trust always cause jealousy. Well, yeah, I guess it's like everybody's saying, me not trusting you, me being jealous of, I guess, you or something that's going on with you. Those I don't see the correlation. You know what I'm saying? If I don't trust you, it's because there's something going on with you that I'm looking at and I don't mess with or I don't like. But jealousy is, I guess, it's like what Dylan was saying, right? I see something in you that I would like for myself that I don't have, that I desire for myself that I don't have, all that. Um, And so I guess I agree with Anna and Fayola when they're talking about insecurity, right? But insecurity and lack of trust are not the same thing, right? So you gotta be careful about the type of language that you use. But yeah, I don't think lack of trust causes jealousy. I'd say if you lack trust in somebody, that's a completely different problem. That's not jealousy though. That's something totally different. But yeah.
All right. Anybody else got input? We move on.
I got a controversial statement. I would like honestly, if you're not truly like jealous of somebody who you're in a relationship with, and I feel like it's not genuine. Let's be honest, like if you're in a relationship with your girl, we hear like telling jokes to somebody else who's not you, you should at least feel like a little bit hurt on the inside. Like, nah, I'm not hurt, but you know what I mean? You should feel like a little bit, like some sort of way a little bit. You know what I mean? So I feel like jealousy is like a very natural human reaction. And
Yo, what did you just say?
I said, imagine you like in a relationship, right? And like your girl over here like showing somebody else like attention, like or like telling jokes to somebody else, but that's not you. You should in a way feel like just a little bit like uneasy because it's like that she should be showing me that joke. You know what I mean?
You gotta grow up, bro. You gotta grow up, bro. Like, bro, you gotta call a spade, bro. Like, you're gonna be in a relationship, cool, like, but you're gonna have friends outside of that relationship, bro. And if your girl's telling jokes to another dude or whatever, like they're friends or something, bro, you're gonna be mad because of that, bro?
I didn't say mad. Whoa, no.
Hugging and kissing or something, like, bro, relax, bro. Like,
I didn't say mad. Oh no, don't add words now. I say
bro, why get jealous over that, bro? Like, she's coming home with you every night, type. You know what I'm saying? Like, or she's like, she's spending the rest of her night with you, bro.
But she's
like, I'm not saying just because she spends. I'm not saying just because she spends the rest of the night with you or she comes on to you doesn't mean she's not doing anything. Don't get me wrong. She's about to like take my words and throw them at me. But I'm saying like for you to be jealous over like simple conversation or like jokes and stuff like that.
Y'all over here twisting my words. Oh my goodness, bro.
Look, I'm just
Go
I'm
ahead.
shooting the messenger. I mean, I'm just shit. Nothing. All right.
Man, this man Vinci, bro. Come on, bro. No, I'm never gonna address that, bro. I'm never gonna address that, bro. No.
I got it, bro.
There's a clear difference between friendly and flirtatious, bro.
Something
You
wrong
know what I'm
with it, bro.
saying?
Bro.
But
It means the same thing, bro. We live in the DMV. The word friendly means flirtatious, bro. Let's be honest.
nah. That's what it means to you, bro.
That's what it means to everybody around you, bro. Maybe you the exception.
Hey,
Literally, bro.
hey,
You
I
get
guess I'm
accused
the
of being
exception
friendly.
then, bro.
Go ahead,
I
bro.
guess I'm the exception. But look, welcome to the Hear Me Out Network, guys. You know what I'm saying? Today we are talking about media. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to, you know what I'm saying, hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to share the video and subscribe to the channel. Subscribe, please. Share the video to your friends, your family, your aunties, your cousins, your teachers, your professors. Share the video. You know what I'm saying? Now, today we are talking about media. You know what I'm saying? We are talking about media. And, you know, today, in today's day and age, we're always on social media. We're always connected to a screen, some form of digital media. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a TV show, whether it's YouTube, whether it's social media, we're always in the media. Even the news is media. So we're gonna talk about it a little bit today. Okay, y'all ready? Y'all good? Y'all good? Yes. Okay, good. Church say amen. All right, bro. We'll work on that. We'll work on that. All right. Hey James, bro, pull up the first question, bro. You know what I'm saying? What are your favorite social media platforms? Let's start off lighthearted. What is your favorite social media platform?
Let me start this out real quick. This might sound very nonsensical, but really think about it. My favorite social media platform, it gotta be like the cafeteria in the school. You know what I mean? Where like honestly, let's be honest, that's why you see all the people. You see a majority of the people that go to the school. Everybody be there all the time, 247. If you try and like broadcast something like see people to talk to is over there. So I thought my favorite social media platform gotta be that with the cafeteria or like the dining halls and the university.
Bro, you take questions, bro. You take questions, bro, and make them what they're not supposed to be, bro. Like you just simple question, bro. You're gonna make it something that shouldn't be, bro. What's 1 + 2 15? Bro, we didn't ask you that question, bro. What's your favorite social media platform? The cafeteria, man. Get out of here, bro. Oh my god. I'm sick of this dude, bro.
My favorite social media platform has to be a mixture of Instagram and Twitter. But I forgot TikTok exists. I would put Twitter first because I feel like I could just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk on Twitter and nobody's really gonna be mad because it's Twitter. And it's very like toxic, it's very messy. I like it.
Speaking of Twitter, bro, you need to change your username, bro. The amount of times, bro, I had to look at my phone screen twice. You causing problems. Okay. But but let's hear from the rest though. Let's hear from y'all.
Not really on social media like that, but the one I do use the most is TikTok. That's the one I do use the most. That's it for me.
I'll go. So, I use TikTok way too much. Twitter, top tier, and Visco is like a social media app where you just post picture and there's no like likes and stuff like that. So I mess with that. That's what I'll say.
Dylan, what's your favorite social media platform, bro?
My favorite social media platform, bro. Man, I've been indoctrinated. I'm a TikToker now, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm a TikToker now. You know, I don't make the videos, but I do watch though. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty entertaining. You know what I'm saying? That algorithm is pretty spot on. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I'd probably say YouTube. YouTube will probably be my favorite, honestly. Yeah. Get some great knowledge there, bro. You know what I'm saying? You get everything that you need. You know what I'm saying? Get your knowledge, You get the Hear Me Out Network. Come on now, what we talking about? And you know what I'm saying? You can watch some sermons on that joint. You know what I'm saying? Be like, dang, okay. Take notes on YouTube. I don't know how to do some. I go to YouTube and then I learn it and I pretend like I knew how to do it the whole time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, need some editing ideas? Go to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So YouTube, hey, shout out to YouTube. YouTube, we love you. You know what I'm saying? Share our videos more. But yeah, we love you. Gon Patron Willie.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. For me, social media getting boring. Honestly, it's getting real boring. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could really fall asleep on this stuff. I'm usually just on Instagram. I don't really mess with too much else. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
What about you, James?
I don't know. We watching like TikTok and stuff, but that stuff is funny to me, bro. Be seeing everybody dancing and stuff. That be a dancing one day. Like, I say probably TikTok, and I occasionally get on like Twitter and stuff. I don't really like Twitter. It's too toxic. Sorry, Fail. It's way too toxic. It's bad for your spirit. IG. I post my occasional pictures on my story. That's it. To let everybody know I'm alive.
All right. You know what I'm saying? We got your favorite socials. I agree with you, James, bro. Twitter, bro, it's very toxic, bro.
It's bad for
Very,
business.
very toxic, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know,
It's bad.
like no one can escape the toxicity, bro. You know what I'm saying? You could post a picture, bro, thinking that it's your family, whatever like that, and if someone's gonna retweet your thing, bro, and they just start bidding you. Like, I don't keep be scared to be on Twitter sometimes. You could go viral like this, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I posted my senior pictures, bro, my senior year, bro, and they started calling me the off-brand the baby. I had to delete the picture, bro. That's bad for business. I said, bro, you're not business, bro. Bro, I have to delete that. I was like, bro, you can't. I was like, bro, I will not be one of your laughing stocks.
Oh my gosh, bro. And then even like some like some of y'all friends, bro, be following some wild pages too. And then they're gonna retweet what they see. I'm like, no, bro. Like, I'm cool, but I don't need to see that, bro.
7:30 in the morning, you're watching stuff like this. Come on,
yeah, like, nah. I had to consecrate myself from Twitter, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I'm saying. Well, oh, did we even? Oh yeah, we did. I'm burnt out. Okay, look. Okay, now that we got your favorite social media platforms, bro, let's get into the nitty gritty, bro. But pull up the next question, bro.
Don't tell me what to do.
You know what? You're right, bro. So if you just it's cool, bro. I got power too. Hey, bro, I love you, bro. I love you. You know what I'm saying?
Do you really? Anyways, guys, let me run the show. All right, let's get into the next question. All right. So look, how much does the media influence?
Hey, go ahead, run the show. Run the show. You right?
I will, bro. I will. How much does the media influence us? Let me get some honest opinions, bro. Because I remember a couple shows ago I talked about how, like, you know, the media is brainwashing us and it's not really, like, it's real, but it's like not really real. You know what I'm saying? So let me, you know, let somebody answer this question. How much does the media influence us?
To give her, I feel like a lot. But the thing is that people don't really know how much it does, because like most of it is like subconscious. But overall, like influence us like a lot more than we think, like a lot more.
Yeah, I feel like social media definitely influences us a lot, especially like you can see how social media affects like a lot of women, and it makes them feel more insecure, or even not even just women, but like even just normal people just looking at other people living their life and whatever, thinking that it's amazing and feeling like they're not doing enough and stuff like that. So yeah.
Okay. Can I have my job back, please? Can I have my job back?
I don't know yet, please, bro. Let me answer this question.
Okay.
After the question, I'll let you know whether or not you can have your job back. Anyways, I feel like the media plays a huge role in our society. Like right now. if we go back to like back in the days where like not everybody had access to like social media, phones, technology, all this stuff, a lot of people didn't know anything. Like you knew whatever you was told in your community. That's about it. Like there was actual like there's probably a lot of more like interaction there is now. Some people can't even like have regular conversations because the way like social media like plays a role. So like the influence that the media has on us, it literally runs our lives. Like I'll keep it a step to you. It literally runs our life. We follow standards that are posted on social media. We follow like trends that like anything. Like it literally runs our lives, and it's literally controlling us, like I've been saying. So yeah.
But I also feel like social media does have a positive influence on us also. Like if we really like take a moment to not look at the negative side and look at the positive side, if there wasn't social media, my life would be so boring. Like imagine how bad COVID would have been. Imagine how boring COVID would have been had we not had social media. And then I feel like, and I feel like it all depends on who you follow. Like for instance, social media has helped me a lot with like bettering my mindset. Like especially like if you're watching like spiritual videos or like just people giving advice and stuff like that. It really helps depending on what you're watching or who you're following.
Social media is a distraction. It's not really a distraction.
I feel like it's a distraction. I feel like it's a pastime sometimes.
You know them frequencies they be putting on social media. The government always trying to do this and that. Say nah, let me not sound like these Dr. Umar people, bro.
Go ahead, Anthony. It's my show.
It's your show for real? Dang, that's crazy, bro. I didn't know that, bro.
Stop playing with this guy. Okay, but Fayola, I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with that statement about how social media does have its benefits, especially if you're trying to grow in a certain way. Like if you have your own business or whatever and you're trying to promote, it definitely helps in that area. Or you're trying to just help people. If you're someone who gives a lot of advice and like counsel, social media is a great tool for that. But I think the negative part, in my opinion, is that especially on the youth, what it's done is it's kind of like we do a lot of comparing at other people's lives and our own lives, and it causes us to rush when we like if you see someone your age, because in our generation there's a lot of people our age that are successful, very successful. So we see them and we start to look at our own situation and we start to doubt ourselves, like, oh, I wish my life was like their lives. But we need to also understand that social media doesn't really portray the whole story, just bits and pieces. So yeah.
But do you guys feel like that's a social media problem or the person's problem? Because I can see people on social media and not be like, because I understand like it's my own path, it's my own journey, but like, is it really social media's fault that we are comparing ourselves?
Man, Dylan, bro, go ahead. I would say,
get that off the screen.
Bro, here's the thing, bro. Too many of us use social media that way for me to just leave it to a personal problem. You know what I'm saying? Every time you get on social media, even the filters got filters. You know what I'm saying? Entire people's like Instagram accounts, they just look pasty. I remember when Snap was at the height of its just when this is the Snap era, bro. Everybody's on Snap. Everybody and their mother had the dog filter. All of you have the dog filter. Who's the dog and who isn't? Everybody. I know every single one of you on here had it. I promise. You just look dumb. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling you, I promise, bro. Yeah, if y'all give me 5 minutes, I will find you a person whose entire Instagram is filled with them with what's those little ones that bounce back and forth like this. Those
First of all, don't come for these.
My point is, I'm not here to bid anybody. That's why I didn't mention any names. My point is, the majority, the law. See, the large majority, and see, I have mine too. That's the kill. I'm not exempt. I have mine too. The huge majority use social media in this way to the point where I would fail. I'll give it to you if we were back in the beginning, because back in the beginning you had the moms, posting, yeah, me and Dan went on a hiking trip to wherever, they post a little picture of the background and the kids are there and whatever. As soon as they came out with these filters, bruh, I hope you guys noticed. As soon as they came out with these filters, that is when social media exploded. Like, took off. Because somebody wants to look like a bear. I'm just, please, all I'm saying is, as far, let me actually answer the question. I was answering Fayola's question, but let me answer the question. Social media influences us way too much. All right. It does not matter how old you are. To the point where, do you guys even remember, like, it's crazy to me that there was actually a time where advertisements didn't use things from social media. In a sense, like, there was a time where you could, like, if you sit down and you watch TV, the ads that they're showing, they don't mention social media. They don't. Today, everything that they're doing, they have to put their tagline there. Maybe they have to have somebody taking a picture, especially those Verizon commercials, those 5G LTE things, and they showed a little girl going like this with her mom outside in the backyard because, yes, the connection is so great. Like, it it's too much, bro. I don't know if we're gonna touch on what exactly is. I don't know. Y'all got the questions, bro. But as far as that, the media influences us way more than we think. Way more than we think. Like James was saying, I mean, you step outside. Social media is getting you outside. When your phone is put away, you're being influenced by the media because the people around you is acting like what they see. All that stuff. I think it was either Ann or Fayola that mentioned the thing about especially for women, right? Those unrealistic standards. Everybody wants to go to Dr. Miami. Mama, just do squats. Child.
Mama.
That's it. Go ahead.
Hey, shout out to Dr. Miami. Ladies, I want discounts. Hit me up. Say
Oh,
nah.
Hey, Dylan, let me say something right quick, bro.
Yeah, that's it, bro.
All right, I want to ask Ann and Phil a question right quick. And anybody else, like, if we're being realistic, how many times do you really go on like any social media to go look for positivity? You don't go on social media. I feel like with the intentions of, okay, let me open this and let me find some positivity. Let me go look for some positive quotes or something. Let me go look for a positive tweet. Nobody does that. You go on social media with the intent to just scroll and look and see whatever you see. There's no intent of, oh, let me go look for some positive quotes. If you want to look for positive quotes, you can go search it up or go read your Bible or something, bro. We're being real. Social media, I'm telling you, like, I don't know. I really feel like it is a distraction, bro. It's a negative distraction, bro. It's very, bro, like, and it all depends on how much you use it and the way you use it. If you're easily influenced by the things that you see, social media is not for you. I'm gonna call it spade a spade. It is not for you. But the fact that we think like, oh, let's go on social media and I'm gonna have the intent of looking for positivity, bro. If you stumble across it, God is good. But like, if it's not there, but you're not looking for it, let's be real.
But that's why it's all about who you follow and what you decide to have on your timeline. Because when I go on Instagram, for instance, I see a lot of positivity because that's what I follow. And I see a lot of things that expand my mind because that's what I follow. But like, if you don't follow stuff like that, or you're following just like a bunch of meme pages or a bunch of, I don't know, rich people, I don't really know what other people follow. Obviously, you're not going to see positivity. But I feel like it's a spectrum. Like, yeah, sometimes there's some negative stuff on there, but sometimes it's a lot of positive stuff, or like seeing people win and not feeling bad about it, but just like celebrating it and celebrating it with them. I feel like it's all what you make it, to be honest. And also, if we're talking about like YouTube and stuff, I definitely go on YouTube to find a lot of positivity or just watch motivational audios and stuff like that. Like, it really is, it's in the eye of the beholder.
I feel like we got to look at this from a numbers perspective, bro. Yeah. Because people will lie. Men will lie. Women will lie. The numbers won't. You know what I'm saying? When you look at numbers, you look at the accounts on social media that have the most following, the most presence, the ones that attract the most people. Those are the ones that are negative, if we want to use that word. Those are the ones that are what's it called? They have us, just looking at all the terrible stuff and blah blah blah. Even and that's the kill too. That's the kill too. Is that even under positive things, those comments are not positive the way the thing is positive. They'll try to show you something beautiful. I mean, look at my guy, not Dylan. Nice in, Mr. James. Man, soup, bro. The guy posts his graduation pictures. I'm sure he's smiling and happy, and yeah, great. I graduated. I did my thing. It's been about 12 years of school, maybe 13 years of school if you count kindergarten. Yeah, amazing, right? He got his little diploma. He got his hat. He got to move the band and everything. Great. I seen the picture. Yeah, he's standing in front of the car. Cool. Here they come in the comments.
Well, that man Willie was lurking.
Here they come in the comments. Oh, the baby. Yeah, the baby. What? Like, you see what I'm saying? Is that on social media, people thrive off of what is negative. It's just like how when we're on here, you know what I'm saying? Notice the views only go up when the boxing starts. This man's soup, bro. Is it good? Boy? All right. Man, I think that's wrong. But for real, the views go up when it's negative. The views go up when this man Vinci too. Like, oh my goodness.
This is not the FT.
You see what I'm saying? It's people. I don't know what it is. Think about it this way, bro. You will always you will remember something bad somebody did to you 10 times more than you remember something good someone did to you. I'll do 10 nice things for Fayola, but that 11th thing, if it's not, forget everything. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? At least maybe not for you. Maybe not for you. But this is just how I won't even say just for you, bro. No. I'm sure it's like that. I just haven't done anything. But I'm telling you, this is just how we are. We always remember that thing that left a thorn in our side, but we take the positive stuff for granted. You know what I'm saying? And because of that, when you hop on social media, especially the news, follow CNN. If you follow CNN, if you follow TMZ, if you follow the Shade Room, those even DMV Hoods and News, those people, right? They who are letting you know what's going on in the area. Pick the little, you know what I'm saying? The just see which posts get more likes, which posts get more views, which posts have the most comments, and blah blah blah. Always the ones where something bad is happening. A person explodes and somebody's in the comments. Ooh, I don't know. They just make a reference to something random. Like what? Like it's a serious situation, but everybody wants to laugh. It's also because we got little kids on there. Let's not forget that one. We have little kids on there. Everybody knows little kids are mean. You people know that. Don't lie. They're mean. They don't care. So if you let Johnny, who's 10 years old, on there, he's going to tell you about how you're built like a Roblox character, even though you're trying to talk about your pregnancy. You understand what I'm saying? Like, let me just leave it. I'm telling you, go see for yourself. That's all I'm saying. We have the age range on social media is too vast for us to condense it enough to make it positive. And even if we change the age range, they tried that. I know all of you people have been lying forever. I remember I used to do it too. When I got my first email, I told them I was born in 1976. You know how to lie. I'm telling you. So it doesn't even. Come on, bro. Like, social media it's one of those things. I don't think you can. I don't even think you could really control how it influences us necessarily, unless it's you yourself. That's where I'll agree with you, fella. Because if it's you yourself, then sure, like if you go on Phil's page, like she's saying, right? She follows the positive stuff, the stuff that's, that's good for her mind, that's good for her, just to help her, to build her up. And I'm sure you got to that point after having followed a bunch of just nonsense and realized, like, dang, it's not good for me. Cool. Not everybody's failed. Some people are 6 years old. You see what I'm saying?
Willie with the good word.
let me chip in real quick. And as I said earlier about about social media being like mostly like subconscious, I feel like it's really the things you don't be seeing on these posts that really like be influencing people. Like they can really like show somebody like on the beach and like they'll be sitting down eating something, right? But then what you not see is that they have like a burger on their plate or something like that. And because of that, you like, oh, you might not necessarily like notice it immediately, but like maybe like an hour or two later, you might start feeling hungry and you might be like, you know what, I'm gonna go to McDonald's. Like I know y'all seen the movie Now You See Me, and y'all seen how like just how subtle details could like really influence somebody. And I feel like companies really know this right here. So therefore they throwing like subtle details into post to what's going to like get people to like do something, to control people to do something that they want them to do. And that makes sense.
No, are you done, bro?
Bro, like you distracted me, bro. I can't even think, bro. I'm getting dizzy watching you do nonsense.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah. StreamYard glitching. My bad. StreamYard just acting out.
You just glitching. What kind of glitches? I've never seen that one in my life.
Oh, but wait, I wanted to say something really quick.
Did you really want to say something?
Yes, I did.
About that house already.
What question are you asking, bro?
Hey, but don't mind me, bro. Go ahead, then.
But James, what was the point you're trying to make? Because I mean, I feel like they took their own thing from it. But are you trying to say that it doesn't matter what it is that you go to get? It's just it acts as a distraction. Is that what you were trying to say?
Talking about when I said that nobody goes on social media with pure intentions to go find
Yeah.
positivity.
Mm-hmm.
My point was that nobody opens social media. Any point of your day where you open social media, you're not opening social media like just for the pure intent of going to go look at positivity, bro. Unless you're like Faye or something, you know what I'm saying? You go like, okay. Yeah, like if I open my Twitter right now, bro, it's not for me to find positivity, bro. It's me to like just look and see if there's anything interesting, bro. Mm-hmm. And you know what the interesting things are like to like the most of the population, bro? Drama, anything that's toxic. In fact, if someone's calling a dog cat, they'll look at it. Anything that just distracts you from anything, they're gonna click it, bro. And at that point, you're lost because now you're interested. Whatever your goal was, your focus was from before, you don't even know what it is now. So like all in all, bro, it's a distraction at the end of the day. Unless you have some magical page, or if you have this good page, this positivity page that you go and stick to, bro, hey, do what you got to do. But if you don't got one of those and you're just going on social, I pray to God that you're very woke to the point where you won't get distracted by certain things, bro. Because even the slightest things can distract you from like anything, bro.
But I feel like you said the keyword right there, like that is a distraction, and I feel like that's how it's intended to be. I feel like social media is supposed to be like a distraction from the real world. It's supposed to like be a platform where people can show like the best parts of themselves and like, you know what I mean, just put the things out there that they want people to see. Because in the real world, like you can't always have the opportunity to like hide the parts of yourself that might be like not so, you know what I mean. So therefore, people go on social media to try like, you know what I mean. It's like how like if you have like when you take pictures of your phone and you gotta post them, more than most like you gotta choose like the best ones to post them. You're not just gonna be like, I'm just gonna post all these pictures. And I feel like that's how social media is. It's like a metaphor for like quote unquote like a more like surreal. I mean, it's like a metaphor for like a more like what's the word I'm looking for? You know what I mean?
I get you, bro. But okay, so my question to you is that what benefit does that do to you, like in the real world?
I mean,
you just go and hide that. Hold on, wait. That you just go and hide yourself. You go and hide yourself and like show the fake version of you, right? To the point where you get when you get to the point of reality, bro. When you get to reality, you can't even like hold a regular conversation. You can't even be the real you because you're so focused, or you were focused on who you were on social media, bro. That, I don't even know your point. Whatever you just said, bro, kind of like it just threw me for a loop, bro. Because at the end of the day, are you supporting the fact that like it's okay to go on social media and show your best self or whatever? Like,
but that's the kill, bro. The way you just described it, that's like a drug,
bro. Like literally.
Like you understand what I'm saying? You go to something to have a surreal experience, something that you can't have in reality, so that you can, you're enjoying this thing and blah blah blah. And then, like James is saying, the moment you're not on it anymore, you can't function. You feel me? Like people who there's a lot of people like who start smoking a lot. Right? They smoke. And in the beginning, it was just cool. It's just something to do. You're trying to chill, whatever. But then at some point, you have to live high. Like you can't, you're literally like tied to this thing. You know what I'm saying? I look at people like Snoop and Wiz Khalifa, right? I mean, everybody loves them and cool and whatever. But like, you don't ask a question like, bro, you need to smoke every single time you're about to do something. You hear this is the type of language that they use. I gotta smoke before I do this. I gotta smoke before I do that. Before I eat, I gotta smoke. Before I go to sleep, I gotta smoke. Before I leave the house, I gotta smoke. Like, I mean, before I brush my teeth, I have to smoke, and after I brush my teeth, I'll smoke again, just so it carries on itself or whatever. And you don't have to keep smoking because the high isn't the same the first time than it was the last time. That's why they call gas a gateway drug. Now I'm not gonna go into all that gateway drug nonsense, but I'm gonna just say like it's the same with social media. I'm telling you, if you most of these people on this planet, I won't say this planet, I'm gonna say the U.S. because we think we're the center of the world, right? Most these people in the U.S., specifically young people, y'all remember when Instagram was down, when like Facebook was messed up? I mean, the whole world exploded. Everybody was screaming and crying. Oh my! I don't even remember like where they were posting. I think people went back to they went to Twitter. Everybody ran to Twitter. I don't know what we're gonna do. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, they need somewhere to go. They have nowhere to. They have you understand? I see what James is saying. You're that antisocial or something. You need to get behind your computer and tack, so that somebody can hear what you have to say. You don't have somebody around you to talk to, so you use social media. Social media becomes your dad. It becomes your best friend. And the moment it leaves, you have withdrawal. Oh my goodness. You have withdrawal from social media. It's not something that you ingest. It's not something that you smoke. It's not something that you drink. It's not something that you need to survive. But because you're on it so much, you keep feeding yourself with it. A point comes, you can't live without it. People get depressed when their accounts get taken down. They get on. I've seen when I don't have the app anymore, but back when I had TikTok, I see people cry. Oh my god, TikTok banned my video. Oh, it had this many likes and blah blah blah. Like, you're crying over a video. It's the internet. If it disappears, so what? If it doesn't, nothing is deleted on the internet for real anyway. So why are you tripping? But this is what it's done to people, where they start to need it.
Willie, you know about the hierarchy of needs, right? I believe on the top of that list is self-actualization. And let's be honest, bro, everybody feels a need to be you know what I mean? Everybody feels a need to feel the need to be kind of relevant in a way. And I feel like social media, though it might be toxic, though it might have some backlashes, it gives people a platform to which they could at least have a tiny audience around them to kind of make them feel like somebody. Because not everybody has friends, not everybody got family that shows them love or attention. Not everybody, you know what I mean? Not everybody has the confidence to speak up in person. And I feel like through social media, they have a platform where they could speak up their mind and show the best parts of themselves. I know it might not be necessarily the best platform, but hey,
that's the kill though, bro. Is that most people don't even use it.
Vinci, bro. I cannot even agree with you one single bit, bro.
Have an audience.
If you can't do it in person, bro. If you ain't gonna say it to my face, bro, don't say it on social media, bro. And I think that's the problem. People have the audacity to say certain things, bro, that they know that they're not gonna say that to you in real life. Everything I say on social media, bro, I say in real life. Y'all know it because I be saying worse things in real life. Don't no, bro. No, it's gonna give you the confidence and that. No, then if you too scared to say it in real life, bro, then you shouldn't even say it, bro.
I feel like you guys are missing the point. I feel like you guys are missing the point that Vinci's making, in the sense of sometimes people feel more comfortable behind the screen. Not to say even bad stuff or negative stuff. Sometimes people feel more comfortable not being in person with people and feel more comfortable to say certain things. I don't know the word that I'm looking for, and I'm not trying to say it's escapism. I feel like it's escapism to an extent, but it's some people find communities online. So it's
that's different.
That's something I think
how do you learn how to build? Because understand, we still live in real life.
Y'all cut me off.
Mm-hmm.
Your phone is you understand what I'm saying? The day will come where that phone breaks. if what like just let's just think about it for 1 second. Okay, let's just imagine for 1 second the Wi-Fi goes down for 1 hour. Just 1 hour, the Wi-Fi goes down. What are you going to do?
Sleep.
Like this is the type of this is what I'm saying. This is the type of question that you have to ask yourself, because people really like when your whole being. I understand what Phil is talking about. That is good. Like some people, yeah, they're more comfortable. Just maybe they don't have that. Some people have like social anxiety and that type of stuff where they can't just be around people for real. And so they need that. They need, I guess, that screen, that glass, whatever you want to call it, so that they don't have to necessarily be like right here next to somebody. They can still express themselves and cool and whatever. It doesn't mean we should keep it that way. You understand what I'm saying? It's like a person who broke their leg with a crutch. Yeah, they use the crutch because they need help, but one day that leg has to get healed, and they need to stop walking with the crutch. It's the same thing. Is that it's at the same time as it's good for a person who has that problem, who is like, yeah, I'm more closed off from society. I don't really like interacting with people. You are a human being on a planet full of human beings. There are 7 billion people in the world, almost 8 now. I'm not going to give you an excuse for not interacting with other human beings. You have to learn how to do that. If it's hard for you, then okay. There's things that we can do to help you. Cool. If social media is a way that you need help getting there, cool. But don't let social media be where you live. Like, yeah, I'm just going to sit back here because I can't function in nah, that's if that's what it is, then everybody else who we say doesn't have that problem, if you want to call it that, need to work to help those people who have that problem, because that's just not a good thing. It's not a good thing that you can't communicate with people else. It's not at all. That's not, you know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be that social media is the only place where you can say what you have to say, because we are people on the planet. This is why most people, if you speak to your parents and your grandparents, they'll tell you, oh yeah, I remember the days when there was no internet and people still talk to each other. There's some level of truth. They jazz, but there's some level of truth to what they're saying, because people literally forget how to have conversation. I mean, like, there is no reason I should talk to you in real life, and this is real life. This is me and you talking to each other, and you're taking language that you found off of TikTok and speaking it to me. It's the for me. When which kindergarten class did you learn that from?
Bro.
You didn't. Like, that's what I'm saying. Leave
Willie's on
leave the social media stuff for social media. If it's in like an escape thing or whatever, you mentioned escapism. If that's what it is, great. Leave it there. Leave it in that corner. You know what I'm saying? Don't bring it to me in real life. Trying to doesn't make sense. We're talking to each other. We're having a normal conversation. You have to just mention that thing. Always taking us back to social media. I don't know. This thing is dangerous.
But I feel like
our language. We always take ourselves back to social media.
But I feel like things don't have to be one way though. It's like you guys feel like people only have to communicate in a certain way. And it's like, okay, yeah, sometimes TikToks are a language. It's a way of speaking. It's funny. So it's like sometimes when you're talking in real life and you mention a TikTok and people are like, oh yeah, I've seen that. Like, it's just a joke. Like, why is that such a problem that people are doing that? And then also
it changes from
one mic.
Also,
one mic.
Go ahead.
Also, I feel like it's not a problem. I do understand the part that you were saying where it's like you should be able to have like a real conversation in real life and stuff like that. But it's like some people have social anxiety so bad that like they're going to do that regardless. So I feel like at least they have a community online, or at least they have people online that they can speak to and talk to. Because it's like a lot of people are too scared to speak to human beings, but at least they're still speaking to human beings over the internet. It's not always the safest thing, but it all depends on the situation.
I think, bro, you're missing the big picture. The reason why they're too afraid to speak to human beings is because of social media.
That's not always the case, though.
I believe that.
Is what I'm saying.
I mean, because let's really have that conversation. What were people doing before social media?
There was still a lot of.
Obviously, I'm not gonna discount the exceptions, bro. But when we talking about the overwhelming majority of people, we're not afraid to speak to other people. Like, and then like honestly, like this, and it really messes with people's true confidence because people have an overinflated sense of confidence. Like some people are gonna talk crazy, they're gonna be like, yeah, I'm confident, I'm this and that all over the internet. But then when it's in person, bruh, they cave in when like they when someone confronts them about anything. Like I understand that yes, there is some good in it, but we gotta assess the whole thing. Like, yeah, sometimes yes, it do. There's great entertainment that comes from it, great conversations that spark off. I mean, we're using that to have great conversations, bro. But it is a double-edged sword though, because again, just as much as I'm coming here and saying what I'm saying, I could be a whole liar for all I know. You know what I'm saying? I could be a whole fraud to people, like you know what I'm saying. Like I could say whatever. It could sound good. It could sound the most appealing thing, whatever. You see me in person, bro. I probably got holes in my shoes and whatever like that, bro. I'm telling you, like that's the problem with social media because too many people, bro, overestimate is literally it causes arrogance. Literally, that's what literally arrogance means, bro. People overestimate themselves. So then when they see you in real life, and I'm telling you, like this is awful, like actual experience. They don't say the things that they say on the internet. They act a whole different way. They switch up. So they're gonna be in your comments talking about Dylan, this and that. They see you in person, they shut up. That's a problem. I really think like if you can't say it to my face, bro, don't even say it at all. And like this is why we have all these quote unquote cyberbullying and all this stuff that's going on today, bro. I mean, the influence social media, bro, has on us, bro, is too big. It's really too big, bro. Whether it's good or bad, bro, the fact that it has that much of an influence on us, bro, it is toxic, bro. Because anything that could be good, bro, could be used for just as much bad as well. And no one's really regulating social media like that. So yes, as James said, bro, shout out to you, Miss Fayola. You may have gotten your timeline all cute and pretty like that, bro, but that's not the reality of the situation for most people.
But what I'm saying is we are focusing on the negative part, but what I was saying was there's a positive part to it also. So you
Indeed,
can't just say
indeed.
it's a double-edged sword and you can't only focus on the positive. And I'm not only focusing on the positive. I'm just um I'm calling out the positive because we were all talking about the negative. I just wanted to make it be
Okay.
known.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I mean, yeah, it does have some positivity. I mean, it allows us to do what we're doing here. It allows us to have this conversation. Allows us
And
to
a
spread
lot of
a
people,
certain level of message. But I'd rather have people like honestly, like I'd rather have less people on social media than anything. Honestly, like there's just too much unregulated stuff that's just come into your timeline where it's just like, okay, you need a and mind like a break from it. Like it's so bad that like humans have lost the understanding of what leisure means. It's not a vacation, it's not time off, it's literally time alone with yourself with zero distractions. With social media, bro, a lot of people have never truly experienced leisure alone because when they're by themselves, they're on their phone. That means their mind is focused on something. When you have leisure, your mind looks inwards. That's our problem. I mean, a lot of the solutions, a lot of our problems, but we could. I really believe that we could fix a lot of our problems if we just look inwardly. But we're so distracted by what people are telling us, and we're just feeding into so many other things, bro, positive, negative, whatever, like that, that we don't have the time to even assess ourselves. Some people truly do not even understand themselves or why they act the way they act. Oh, I'm acting this type of way, bro. Oh, I don't even know why I act like that. Or just who I am. Nah, just because you just be consuming so much of this content, but that you're reflecting what you're consuming. You know, they have a saying, show me your friends, I'll show where you will end up, whatever like that, bro. Show me your social media, I'll show the type of person that you are. The influence is too great. I just don't like anything to have that hold on me, just in general, good or bad.
Hey, Dylan,
Unless it's the Almighty Yahweh, I don't want anything to have that much of an influence on me. I'm sorry.
hey, Dylan, you
Yes,
sound
sir.
mighty American. Oh, my phone, my phone. Did I cut you off? I'm sorry.
No, you good, you good, you good.
Bro. You sound mighty American saying all that stuff you just said, bro. There's a whole bunch of me's in that gym, bro. You gotta understand, bro. Check your own bias. First of all, you are a confident person, bro. Not everybody's you, bro. Not everybody's as solid as you. Not everybody's, you know what I mean, bro? You've been through such a place in a place of confidence, bro. Imagine instead of you being going through all the things that you went through, right? Imagine you just like a kid. You were probably homeschooled. You never had too many friends. You know what I mean? You always kind of like socially awkward, right? And you go, let's say you go on Facebook, right? And you join like a Facebook club where like kids are like get together and watch anime on the weekends and like discuss it, bro. That right there could be the difference between you being like, you know what I mean, you keep yourself standing alive, but you being like borderline down on your luck, you know what I mean, bro? I feel like you always try to make it seem like social media is like filled with like disingenuous people. That's the most part. But then again, the real world, most people are disingenuous.
Even if I was placing that
Bro. People are disingenuous regardless of whatever it is, bro. Go back in time, bro. Why do you think all them wars were started back in the day, bro? Why do you think, bro? You heard? I know y'all heard the story about like a person with a big house was trying to like compensate for something, right? People always been disingenuous, bro, since the dawn of ages, bro. Nobody's ever gonna stop. It's never gonna stop, bro. People always gonna find a way to hide their true selves and their true character, bro. Social media doesn't. Or just because we got social media does not mean that it's a cause of people doing that. Even though most of the time in our generation it is, but regardless, bro. Take away social media, bro. People still be disingenuous. People still be in your face smiling, but deep down they got hateful. People still say stuff that they did not mean, bro. So regardless, we can't just try to point the finger at social media and be like, oh, what's the problems we have today in today's world? It's because of social media. Because literally, bro, go back 20 years, bro. The problems that we had today were still there for the most part. And there was not that much social media back in the day.
I mean, I agree with you to a certain point that social media do reveal certain people's true character or whatever like that. But my whole point and my whole idea behind it is that those people that were whatever they were, bro, if they opened their mouths and said what they said, bro, they will actually face the consequences. Like, for example, you could say anything to me, bro. I could say anything to you, bro. You can't hide behind this glass and do anything to me, bro. I could violate you right now. You can't do nothing to me right now. And I don't really like that. I feel like it takes a level of seriousness and authenticity, bro, between like conversations and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But like again, like there is some good. I'm not gonna lie. Like I learned a lot of stuff through social media. I'm not gonna discount that. But I'm saying is that the amount of influence it has on us, bro, is too much, bro. Like we gotta all admit that. Like there's certain things like the amount of influence, good or bad, too much. I mean, imagine if I mean, there is already a possibility that our social media is already controlled. You know what I'm saying? So just all right, Sue, bro. All right, bro. I can't even concentrate, bro. but no. But like you have a good point, bro. But again, some people just it takes a lot of respect and like there's a lot of what's the word? A lot of things, a lot of negative things that come in the back end of it, basically. You know what I'm saying? So,
but that's how life is, bro. You not tell me one thing.
That's true.
Speak after Dylan.
You can't say one thing like it don't got like a backfire or like some sort of con to it. Like everything in life, bro. Literally, even sleeping, saying that's a stretch right there. That's a stretch. But literally everything else, like
I feel
even sleeping too much can be bad for you.
Ann was about to speak, guys.
But we having a conversation though. It's gonna just carry the whole conversation. Never mind.
But I mean, you gotta let people speak and let them get their stage.
Go ahead, Ann. Go ahead, Ann. You got the floor.
Oh, no, you said what?
Put you on full screen.
I said you want to let people speak.
I know we having a conversation right now.
I know what I'm saying is you already spoke, so let her get her
we
turn.
Having a conversation, so back and forth. We let somebody else interview.
Hey, guys,
you got like 2 hours left. Like,
I think you're taking this way
I gotta have power in my hands, bro.
I'm just saying.
Anyways, Ann, I would like for you to talk now. What's wrong with you guys, bro? Let's remain in peace, all right?
And she might get a full screen too.
Bro, we look.
Yeah.
Family, bro.
Yeah. We all listening. Don't worry.
I'm muting everyone.
Really back up.
All I was gonna say is that when Vinci was saying how he made a point how, you know, someone in person can tell you anything. You won't be able to tell like what they're saying. Like somebody can be like fooling you or lying to you in person, and you won't be able to discern that. And like, but what am I trying to say? All I was gonna say is that Vinci, whether or not you're texting someone on text or in person, either way, you could get fooled either way. But I feel like when you talk to someone in person, you're if you have a level of discernment, you can catch it quickly than if somebody was texting you. Because if somebody's texting you, there's no facial expressions. You can't really sense anything off of that person, so you don't know what's going on. But if that person is right directly in front of you, and you're someone who's very observant and who likes to analyze, you can tell if that person is being legit with you or not. And you're saying that people can find communities online if they're socially awkward, but the thing is like, why are we? It's like, but I'm saying like people like to complain like, oh, there's nobody around me, there's nobody I can talk to. But 9 times out of 10, I'm pretty sure there are people that they can talk to. They just choose not to because they have low self-esteem, they have low confidence, so they choose to hide behind the screen. They literally choose to hide behind the screen because they don't want to. Like, it takes a certain level of, like, I don't know, but it takes a certain character to put yourself out there, like your true self, in front of people in person than on the phone. Like, it takes a certain character, and some people aren't ready for that job. They're lazy, and because they're lazy, they want to put off like a whole different personality on social media instead of actually going out, which is hard nowadays because of everybody's stuff, going out and being themselves and not caring about what anybody's gonna say. You just be yourself. People care so much about other people's opinions. That's what they do on social media. That's all I wanted to say.
That girl is spitting.
Let me see.
Her girl.
Let me get a rebuttal real quick, man. Let me get a rebuttal real quick.
Nah, ain't no rebuttal, bruh. Take notes. Did you take notes?
Of course not.
Go ahead, bro. You stop trolling.
Look, break it down, bro. Break it down. Have you ever heard the phrase and the most obvious things always hidden in plain sight? I mean, in plain sight. That when people try to really hide something from you, they put it right in front of you. I mean, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, basically though, it's not that hard to lie to people, bro. Honestly, most of these people, businesses do it all the time. You come in for an interview, the manager's sitting there smiling at you. How you doing? You want some coffee? He's smiling your face, shaking your hand, all that stuff, telling you good stuff about you. They're wearing fancy cologne, so they smell good. It's not that hard to deceive people. I feel like what you're saying is valid for the most part, but like there are people that really specialize in deceiving people in person because like people are aware of the fact that it's like you can actually see people's like reaction and stuff in person. So therefore they go the extra miles to try like to deceive you. But the thing about social media is you got more time to process the information. If I'm every day standing in front of you telling you stuff, right, you might not have like 10 minutes or so to sit down and actually like analyze what I'm saying. And you know what I mean? But if I text you something, you could really sit down and be like, wait, what is she saying? You could go through the text and like try to like find connections to what I'm saying. You really like think about it. If I'm over here having a conversation with you and I ask you to do something or I tell you something, you don't have like 10 more minutes because maybe in 10 minutes the conversation could be over. You know what I mean? Because what you're saying is like is valid, but yeah, there's also like some loopholes to it.
Bro, Vinci, bro.
But like that also
disingenuous.
It also depends on also your people skills, because at the end of the day, if you spend most of your time on social media, if someone's in front of you and is fooling you, you're not gonna know. But if you are barely on social media and you're not talking to people much on social media, and you circle normally a lot in person with people, you can tell right off the bat who's phony and who's real, because you've had many interactions with many other people, so you've been able to practice and you've been able to discern between who's who and what's what. But if you're always on social media and like we said, social media is addicting and it can cause very huge mental health issues, so it messes up the way you see the real world. So if you spend most of your time on social media, the way you see the real world is completely different, and you're going to be easily fooled if your mindset was altered because of social media. But if you're off social media and you're more into the real world, you'll be able to notice it like that. That's all I have to say.
Y'all speak a lot in the ultimate. I just not really noticed that. And I got think about it this way: how many racist people have you seen in person? How many racist people will you find if you go on Instagram and look at their pages? I could be racist and see
actually a lot, bro. I've actually come across a good amount of racist people, bro.
I'm saying, but look. Let's say I'm racist.
I've never been in a position where they would exercise it, bro. But
you know where I'm at,
I'm saying, like you got, like I'm telling, like people, y'all gotta go out, but y'all didn't have conversations with people, bro, random people, bro. Like obviously, but you're not gonna learn that off of just one conversation. It's something that happens all the time. As a kid, I used to just always ask questions all the time. The dumbest question, the smartest question. Ask questions. Speak to people all the time. People like most obviously, but yes, people can deceive you, bro. But most people are not that smart to be able to deceive you that well. Like I'm saying, like just have conversations with people. Like people are gonna reveal themselves to you very easily, bro. I don't believe that most people are that smart to realize to put up an act for that long or whatever like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like again, I have conversations with people. Like I promise you, bro. I go out, whatever I'm at, bro. If it's whatever I'm chilling, I'm bored, or whatever like that. I just be like, oh, what's up, bro? What's your name? Just talk. Just talk. Oh, I found out that this man came from Maine, that he do this and that, bro. And I gain insight and I learn from that as well, from that interaction as well. And then on top of that, that's how you kind of start to learn the different character types when I talk about the male and female nature and the human nature and stuff like that. That's where you start to be able to build that up in your mind because now you start to get understanding that, okay, most people are not really that different. We're more alike than anything. What makes us different is usually our methods and sometimes our flaws. But most people want the same thing, just go about it a different way. But social media tells us that, oh, we're not a monolith. Everybody is so unique and everybody's so different, and this and that. And we just and social media try to force our differences upon us, but we never looked at what makes us so similar. I'm telling you, bro. Like again, Vinci, bro, your point is completely valid, bro. But you do this long enough, bro. Yes, you may get fooled a couple times here and there, bro. But like anything, bro, you learn from it. You learn from it. It's not gonna. It may happen to you one more time. You learn from it again. Life will keep teaching you the same lesson over and over until you learn. So, I mean, again, like that's that, bro. But
But
let's wrap this joint up, though.
well,
Go
wait,
ahead.
I have something to say. But I feel like also social media can also be a segue into like talking to people in real life because sometimes like if you're in college or you're in school and stuff, you'll be able to have people around you all the time. So you're able to like actually like have conversations with people, meet people, make friends and stuff like that. But it's not as easy as just going out and meeting somebody and becoming friends with them. So sometimes social media is a segue into that. Like I know I won't call them by name, but somebody close to me was like really bad at making friends and like very socially anxious. So they found a community online of like anime people. And then that's like their community now. And they hang out in person and they hang out online also. So sometimes it's a segue into
Why?
that.
Why is it always the anime people that are always so socially like? I don't appreciate this narrative, bro. Like,
But it's a
like
thing because the nerds, no offense, like always
excuse
tend.
me.
I'm not saying
As
all
a
the people who watch.
certified nerd, I really do not
Listen,
appreciate this
I
rhetoric
watch
that you
anime,
have
so
right
I'm not saying all the people who watch anime are nerds, even though it's a nerdy thing. There's nothing wrong with being nerdy. But what I'm saying
now. Bruh,
is, what
all
I'm
these dudes
saying
are
is,
nerds, bro. We don't got
what
no
I'm
problem talking.
saying
When you go
is,
outside and
what
yell
I'm
at random people,
saying is that sometimes it's the nerdy people who are the most shy. So it's like it's hard to like actually be in person and talking to people and making friends and all that stuff. So social media really helps with creating that community and then talking in person and stuff like that.
I mean, like then again, bro, like some people do struggle with social anxiety, and I will make that exception for some. But what I'm saying about the majority of people is that that's a problem that most people have never really tried. I mean, obviously, the first time you do anything, you're gonna be nervous about it. The first time I've done almost anything in my life, I was definitely nervous. So it's just like conversation with people and everything like that. It's something that's learned over time. Conversation is literally a skill. People think that's just something that people do naturally, whatever. No, it's a skill. You have to be able to have conversations with people. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a place where I feel like if I step in any room, I'll be able to have a conversation with literally anybody of any age, of any background. Literally. But it's something that's this man Willie, bro. Not even to chat. But like again, it's something that is learned. So, like, yes, in some places, I feel like, to be honest, I feel like the most effective way to really use social media in that way will probably be to connect with people that you wouldn't have come across in person, like communities and stuff like that. That's why I said, like, oh, if you know what I'm saying, if you don't know many anime people and you're looking online, whatever like that. But there's so many people around you, like you will be so scared to speak to that person sitting right there on the bus or on the train or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? But let's move on, bro. Let's move on. Let's move on. that was a pretty good conversation. We was on that for dang. Yeah, we was on here a little too long, bro. Hey, shout out to all the nerds, bro. Hey, James, bro, you a nerd? Vinci, you a nerd? Are you a nerd? Nah, you're an artist. I forgot. My fault. Hey, Willie, you a nerd? So you're a nerd? I said, I'm a nerd too, bro. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? And we not scared, Fayola. So stop that narrative, okay?
I'm a nerd too.
We're not
Okay,
stereotypes. We're not stereotypes.
don't
We're
even
not
try
stereotypes.
it.
We're not
Don't even
stereotypes.
try it.
We
I
are
don't
not
care.
stereotypes.
Shut up.
Thank you very much. Okay, let's move on to the next question. If you're just now tuning in, welcome to the Hear Me Out Network. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video to your aunties and cousins, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, today we got a lovely panel, an amazing panel. The conversation is good, it's A1. So share the video to your teachers and your brothers. Okay, let's talk about this. Does social media create false representation? Hey, I got it's not ADHD, whatever that thing is, bro. But I can't read. So a lot of people, bro, seen the show Euphoria, bro. And for those of you guys that seen it, please inform me. I've been hearing a lot of complaints about, you know what I'm saying, the character about hey, Willie, leave me alone, bro. You know what I'm saying? English is my third language, okay? Leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? Hey, a lot of y'all seen Euphoria. I haven't. and a lot of y'all seen Euphoria, and oh my gosh. Okay, I'm serious now. I'm serious. Dang. You're supposed to spell check me. Dang. All right, okay. A lot of y'all seen Euphoria. And but James, shut up, bro. I cannot stand y'all pieces. All right, bro. I can't be serious. Okay. A lot of y'all seen Euphoria. I haven't seen it, but I've seen a lot of comments, a lot of seen a lot of comments and a lot of things, but saying that, you know, the characters, you know what I'm saying, does not represent, you know what I'm saying, what they're supposed to be. You know, they're supposed to be teenagers, but they look like grown people doing all type of drugs and doing all type of crazy stuff, but that most high schoolers will not do. They say shows such as like Riverdale as well, and named other shows. So, I mean, for anyone that's seen the show, I don't know if anyone's seen it. If y'all want to kind of give us a little breakdown, okay, Phil, you could do that. A little breakdown of what's going on that show, and we're gonna have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? How the media falsely represents people. You got the floor, man.
You want me to talk about the whole show or season 2, like the most recent season?
It's just about the characters, like the representation of the characters, like what do they do?
Okay.
You know.
So there's a couple characters. They're all in high school, and Rue is the main character. That's Zendaya, and she's like on heavy drugs. Like she's an addict. Like it's really bad. And then a lot of them. It's a very sexual show as well, and they show the things, which is really weird because it's like they're supposed to be kids, but they're also showing like their titties and their penises and stuff like that. But yeah, other than that, I just feel like they all act a lot older than they actually are, or than they're supposed to be portrayed as, because they're supposed to be high schoolers, but it's like they're having sex, they're doing drugs, selling drugs. I mean, high schoolers sell drugs, but yeah. You could take me off. You're muted.
Thank you for the breakdown. Hey, shout out to all the backstage people, bro. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. To the backstage people, bro. Yes, dyslexia, bro. Yeah. Look. Okay, so y'all heard her little soliloquy, her little monologue, her little breakdown. What do you think about that? You know, people, you know what I'm saying, Hollywood and all these other media platforms, you know, portraying people, you know what I'm saying, teenagers as drug addicts, like hard drugs, not even like just
bro, this stuff is foolishness, bro. Let me go first, bro. This stuff is foolishness, bro. I'm telling you.
Go ahead.
I'm sick and tired of it, bro. Listen, bro. The way they be having us in English class, bringing in the counselors for no reason to try to teach us something about stuff we're not even doing. They're trying to handle situations that's not even happening in places that we're not at, from things that they saw on TV. On TV. You guys think we're like you guys are like, I'm telling you, bro. These like Hollywood doesn't understand, bro. They're teaching teachers things that they don't need to be taught. You understand? Like even my dad, bro. Like I'm about to expose him right now. You know, he learned about the college application process from TV. And he was wrong. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's foolish, bro. Bro, listen, bro. There's two ways high schoolers are portrayed on TV. They're either cupcakes or they're drug addicts. That's it. Opposite sides of the spectrum. There's no normal child. I'm telling you, if just go on TikTok and you'll see, oh, you're on your way to high school, but you remember you're the one from Euphoria. And then they turn around and they come back out and they're like barely wearing any clothes or whatever. Like what? You know what I'm saying? Like it's so dumb. And when I tell you, bro, the amount of times I've had to come home and sit down and have long, boring conversations about stuff nobody I know is getting into because my mom saw something on TV. Leave it alone. Cut it off. That is not how high school is at all. Okay? We're not from, especially, all right, bro, this one's gonna, especially High School Musical. You liars at Disney Channel. It's not funny. You sold me a dream. It's a nightmare. It's nothing like that at all. What is wrong? I'm telling you, like these people are like, I know it's entertainment, bro, but you have to understand who your audience is, bro. Like you have people this tall watching it. And you're like, oh, how does this go in high school? How does this happen in high school? And so they give you a foolish show with foolish people doing foolish things, and it doesn't make sense. And then you show up at high school, and it's nothing like that. Your teacher's not singing. You should have broken down like in dance at least by lunch. Everybody's just sitting around chilling. What's going on? It's not the same. We've been bamboozled since we were like 6 years old. I'm telling you. And then you upgrade. You get to a certain age. Bro, listen, bro. I got a bone to pick with Netflix, bro. I'm tired of y'all casting 35-year-olds and middle schoolers. It is not because they're 4 or 5 that they belong on that screen. Go get a child. Leave these people alone. They're too old. They don't even know what they're doing. Like, bro, like I don't understand, bro. It's so like you understand what I'm saying, bro? Like it's just does it create false representation? The media is the false representation. I'm telling you, all of it is like there's a point where you're grown enough to know it's a facade. But you have to go through the pain of realizing it's a facade first. I'm trying to save y'all from that, bro. I'm trying to save y'all, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Willie going through it.
Don't trust media high school. Don't trust media college. Don't trust media element. None of that, bro. None of that.
You know, on the contrary, Wilfred. But you know, aside from High School Musical, I think most high school dramas are pretty accurate representations, bro.
Could you give me an example, please? I bet.
Pick a show.
That's what I'm asking you to do.
There's too many, Willie. That's
pick one. Pick one. That's what I'm saying. Pick one. It's too many. Pick one.
What's it called? Good God Almighty! 13 Reasons Why, bro.
Hey! Whoa! Tread very carefully, my guy. Tread very carefully.
You know, these victims of these self-delete victims are not writing like 100 mixtapes and making scavenger hunts to find a mixtape to tell you why she deleted herself. You know what I mean? But you know, those things happen all the time, bro. Pete, like that's a pretty accurate representation, bro. Besides the scavenger hunt, bro.
bro.
But
Wait, give me like 2 seconds, bro. Listen, bro. Yes, self deletion happens all the time, bro. But one thing that we gotta understand is that real life is not half as dramatic as TV is. Not even half. So what
I
they do,
disagree, bro. My life is a movie.
get a load. All right, bro. I'm telling you, the way that they portrayed 13 Reasons Why when that show came out, bro, all the stuff that was going on in that show, these are things that happened from like, it's true from time to time. I never heard of a mixtape for self deletion either. I'm sure that doesn't happen. Nobody's dropping, that doesn't happen. You know what I'm saying? But just the circumstances of the like, I hope like you guys got to realize just the imagery that they show, bro. In that, I mean, like even the sun is dark. The hallways are dark. I mean, there's no color. The whole world is drained. People are walking down the hall. I mean, there's no sense of like they try to push something to the outside that usually you'll never be able to see. And it gives this terrible impression that either one way high school has to be, or just school in general has to be this just terrible place where all your dreams get crushed, and people are just getting themselves out of here every single day, and blah blah blah. Or it's a La La Land cupcake factory where Santa Claus comes and takes you on a journey with him so you can save Christmas.
Man, of course, the ways that the directors use to create drama. You know what I mean? Of course, you're not going to find that in your real life. But I'm not sure what you were trying to say at first. It sounded like you were saying that what's on TV is not the case at all. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, I mean, okay, I'll say if that's how it came off, then I'll say that of course, in anything that they put, there's to some extent, whether it's small or big, there's some level of truth to the stuff that they show. But the jazz outweighs the truth every time.
I feel like this makes me question again, like, is this a media problem or a people problem? Because it's like, it's not supposed to. I mean, y'all fail to realize, like, this is fiction. Like, it's not going to look like real life because
wait. I'm so sorry. Forgive me, Fayola, bro. Shout out to Vinci. Shout out to the artist, bro. Man time, bro. Another example, bro. Y'all remember what happened to what's his name? Tyler Lockwood, bro. Y'all remember what happened to Tyler Lockwood, bro? The same thing happened about 20 minutes up the street, bro. Man time in the far north of Amoko, bro. I ain't gonna go into too much detail, bro, but you feel me? It's real, you know what I'm saying? Like, and
Bro,
like that's the reason. That's the reason,
bro.
So what happened to Tyler Lockwood?
What the heck is Tyler Lockwood? Who is that?
13 Reasons Why.
Oh my god.
He was
years ago. Right? That happened like that happened when I was like a freshman.
I said Tyler Lockwood. Oh wait, hold on. Bro, that's a whole different show. What's his name?
Vampire Diaries. You watched
Alex
that?
or something, bro. His name was Alex, bro. It was the kid that was towing guns.
We're not skipping past that. Hold on.
Chill. Don't do this to me, bro. Don't do this to me, bro.
Vampire Diaries, Sue?
Oh, yeah. Chill out. All right, bro. All right.
You one of them.
Twice. I rewatched that example, man.
Oh, nah.
Yeah, bro. And I watched the originals.
Are you a fraud?
And I watched Legacy, bro. I watched every spinoff, bro.
Bro, what? What? You watch Pretty Little Liars too?
Pretty Little Liars is a good
You
show.
watch?
Stop playing with me, Dylan.
You get it.
Stop playing with me, Dylan. We all know you watched Insatiable, bro, with Debbie Ryan, bro. We all know.
You
bro.
watch
And what,
Insatiable, Dylan?
You watch Scandal too, bro?
Wait, Dylan,
got
you
you,
watched
bro.
Insatiable?
I don't even know what that is, bro.
He's capping,
Dylan's a
bro.
liar. Dylan's a liar.
So
Dylan's
you-
lying right now. Dylan's a
No,
liar.
liar.
You are
Like,
Dylan is a liar. I
Because you
swear,
cannot,
Dylan is a
you cannot
liar.
talk because you watch Jane the Virgin. You cannot
Bro, there's
talk,
nothing wrong with
Jane
Jane the
the Virgin's
Virgin,
a
bro.
good show.
bruh.
Very quality,
Y'all
bro. Very,
serious
very
right
quality.
now.
Very, very quality. Dylan, like, please don't knock my
Bro,
hustle.
that
Bro.
woman cries every 2 minutes, bro. How can you watch an entire
There's
show?
nothing wrong with Jane the Virgin, bro. Do you not, bro? Listen to yourself, bro. Listen to yourself.
You know it's
Cool,
crazy,
Jane
bro.
the Virgin,
You know they told me, bro, I would look like the crazy in the world, bro, when the world starts going bad, bro. It's okay, bro. Don't
my
play
bad.
so
Okay.
good.
All right. Everybody come back. Everybody come back. His name was Tyler Down. Bro. You know what I mean? It's a white kid, still about 6'4". He toted a lot of guns, bro. You know what I mean? You know, and if if you go to school at NMCPS, bro, you already know what I'm talking about, bro. These things happen, bro. If you watched the end of the second season, bro, and you watch what happened to him, bro, these things really happen, bro. Man, and that's the reason we can't stay in school after practice, bro. Cause somebody did that to one of the freshmen, bro. Man, if you know, you know. I can't say too much. But you know, all of this is this. I assure you, Willie, this is not all drama, bro. I assure you a very good amount of these things happen, bro. No matter how wild they
The
might
circumstances,
look.
the situations.
No,
Yeah.
before y'all have your little
People
exchange,
around it.
bro, let's hold on, Willie, bro. Hold on tight, bro. Let's let everybody answer the question, bro. Ladies, one of you guys rock. Okay, Philly, Cam, Dove. Okay, Ann and Dar, rock paper scissors. Yeah, okay.
No, Dar, don't do it. Don't do it. Dar.
Hey, bro, it's been about time, bro. This
No, it's okay. She
been
didn't know
long
anything
enough.
this time. She didn't know.
Okay, she
I
won, bro. It's
didn't
her
know
turn.
better. I know
It's her
better
turn.
now.
Yeah, you know better now. It's okay.
I know better now.
Okay, go ahead.
What are we talking about?
Bruh.
Because y'all just went completely off topic. So I'm answering the question below.
Yes, is the question below.
Does the media create false representation? Yes, it does. Very much so. Everything on social media, like, it's very hard to find like real things on social media. And I was trying to say this earlier, but everybody was just talking. But like social media really it changes the way like we see real life. And like Fayola was saying, like it'd be boring when you're not on social media, and like that's true, but that's only true because of social media and the way it influences our brain. Like because we're like always on our phone, there's this thing called like delayed gratification, where people like have a release of dopamine or like, you know, like excitement or joy in their spirit. And that doesn't happen to us anymore because we're always scrolling and we get instant gratification, which makes real life seem boring, draining, dull. So like it definitely does create a false representation of life itself. Like we see life differently because of social media. Like Willie was saying, even our conversations now, it's always relating back to social media. Like my friends close the app and read a book, or that's all.
That's the one.
40% of Americans are illiterate. You do know that? Fun fact.
But yeah, to just kind of continue what Dar is saying, like it definitely does alter your view on the real world. Like everything, your whole concept of everything is weird. And you know, we don't see like taking yourself on a walk fun, or you know, just going outside, go outside. It's like, oh, we need to always be like always posting or taking pictures to post. Oh no, I have to post. Like people, I don't know, people that live in that like, well, I need to post. I'm just like, calm down. It's okay. It's not every day that you need to post. So It's like their lives like literally are fulfilled through that app, through those apps, when they're just the reason why we find it hard to do certain things is because social media doesn't glorify it. Like social media doesn't glorify, going on a walk or going to the park. It glorifies a whole bunch of other things to do with your free time. And but I promise you though, if social media, like if everyone started hopping on the trend, oh, let's take a walk, let's do this, let's take a hike, then everybody will start doing it because it's on social media. So
Wait,
it's
let
like
me
it's
just
just
say this, right?
go
Oh,
ahead.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Even like what you're saying is true. Like even when people like what do you call it? Influencers, when they post stuff like get off Instagram and they say stuff like, oh, here are like 3 healthy things you can do. Like people only do it because it's on social media and somebody is posting to do it. Like, did you not know you could take a walk before the influencer said you should go take a walk? Like, and that's why the question before when we're like, oh, does social media influences too much or whatever? Yes, it influences everything. Like even what people eat, what they drink. They're like, did you not know water was good for you before somebody said drink water and mind your business? Like, hello.
I mean, maybe it's because I'm a bio student, so I already knew. But you remember when the trend of like chlorophyll went viral? Like, oh, everybody take chlorophyll. As if I was like, you guys don't already know the benefits of chlorophyll?
Do you not
Like,
eat salad? I don't. For
that's
what
what
you
I'm
said, did
saying.
it
Like,
making bio in high school? I don't know.
simple high school bio teaches you these things, but
Bro, chill, bro. Not everybody, you know what
like
I'm
it's when
saying?
it comes to
Is that
wellness,
thing.
Not
like
everybody
so.
what.
No, it's okay. It's
Like,
okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, bro.
But
It's
I mean,
okay.
it is
I've
good
been
though.
fumbling too much this show. Um, I like y'all answers, ladies. Yeah, spot on. That's spot on. Eventually, did you go?
No, I've been waiting.
Yeah,
All right.
bro, because you took up the entire segment last time.
Yeah, my
Put
fault,
you
my
on
fault,
timeout.
my fault, bro. I got a
Go
quick
ahead, bro.
response. Quick response. But yeah, honestly, does media create false realities? I mean, representation, right? I feel like no. I feel like the problem is that America is like so diverse and so big, and sometimes it can be hard to like resonate with other people from different places. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Euphoria literally happened at my high school, bro. There were literally people out in the stairwell doing the nasty during class, bro. There were people selling drugs. The security was selling drugs too, bro. Like it was a security that was the main plug in the school, bro. On top of that, he was out here doing the nasty with the students, bro. There was really like teachers doing the nasty with the students. People, teachers were creating cracking it, bro. I feel like yes, it's
You
not.
might get a lot of people fired at Laurel, bro.
Oh, weird. Honestly, bro, I feel like it's not false at all. Just that so many people just so use like norm to the norms that they experience and don't think that these stuff could actually happen. And to make things even worse, bro, all the violence that be happening, bro. I saw a girl. I'm not gonna never mind. I'm not gonna go further with this right here, but like, bro, trust me, bro. Everything y'all see on Euphoria and all that, I've seen it happen on a Tuesday morning at 7:35 on my way to my bio class. I'm just saying.
Man, why y'all taking so many bio classes, bro? Like, what is this? But look, before we continue any further, can you explain why you selected this picture, bro? You know what I'm
Ooh,
saying?
oh my goodness, bro.
Yeah.
If you look at the picture right there, you see a Middle Eastern kid, a black kid, and a girl who's like black. I mean, a Middle Eastern kid, an African kid, and a girl who's black hanging out together. And I feel like social media tries so hard to portray the image of like, oh, a black kid with a white kid, and like everybody just hanging out and just doing stuff. And it's like during the show, if y'all seen this movie, they go on like trips and do like a whole bunch of like stuff that basically you not expect kids like your our age to be doing, unless like they live in like, you know what I mean? And it's like I feel like social media just try to push like the exceptions as the norms. Like they'll be like, all right, some kid somewhere probably wants to go get a burger and probably like had a run in with like a crackhead, and because of that, like there's a normal everywhere, and therefore they portray and push this image out to the people. And I feel like some people who are not might not be from like places where these things happen, even though they've not been some places, they still get the mindset or like the misconception that this is like the normal. That is the norm everywhere else except in their communities. And therefore when they see other people from different communities, they have these biases which are false ingrained in their head. And that could lead to them like looking down on people or like even like having like a white savior. I mean, a savior complex because they feel like they are just so much better off than the people who are portrayed. I just wanted to like bring light to that and show that that's not always the case. Like You know what I mean? That
Mm.
yeah,
So I seen that movie. It's called Dope, right? It's called Dope,
yeah.
right? Yeah, I believe. But I think I think there's two sides of this. As Sue said, bro, as you said, even, bro. Some of these things are true. You know what I'm saying? I've seen some of these things with my own eyes. Even at a private white, you'll think that these Catholic kids, bruh, are all okie dokie. You'll be fooled. You know what I'm saying? They're probably worse than the junkies in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? But dude, bro. So let me tell you something, bro. A part
Where's
of it is
Buffalo?
true. And because I don't know who said it, bro, but I think it was Phil. She said that like it's a human thing. I think both are true. I think that these things do happen, bro, but the movies are gonna exaggerate it for this, you know what I'm saying, the purposes of drama, whatever like that. But they do happen. But the exaggeration of it, bro, is insane. It's completely unreal. I mean, yes, people do drugs, bro, and people sell drugs in school, bro. But it was not the whole school that was on drugs. It was not the whole school that was doing all this and that. It was not the whole school that was acting all this and that. And in some instances, yes, some schools, bro, possibly, bro, but the overwhelming majority, bro, no, 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 no. So, I mean, again, like false representation, I will go. I'm gonna lean a little towards yes, and the reason why I say that is because if you look at all these shows and everything like that, like again, it shows you a part of the picture, but it's not showing the whole thing. It's not showing you the like. I don't even think in these shows, but you've ever seen an actual student study, bro. That would be a false representation too, because I don't know nobody that studies. But but you never see nobody cheat on the test though. Yeah, you never see nobody do nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm kind of 50-50 with it, honestly. I don't know. What y'all think?
Nah.
Oh,
I'm
don't
still
all speak
sold.
at once.
I'm still sold on it being 100. Well, like 95% accurate.
Because the school I went to, bro, was chill, bro. You know what I'm saying? Things happen here and there, but for the most part, like people were really just cool in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then again, but all those things did happen, bro. You know, you had some freaky security guards, bro. You had some people doing some suspicious thing in the stairwells occasionally, bro. But it was not something that happened like this all the time. It's not like every day, bro. You could bring out a camp, whatever,
Let,
like that. You know what I'm saying?
let me put into perspective real quick, bro. Let me put into perspective how like accurate it is, bro. In my school, they made an allegation on the
You gotta
principal
get
that he
people
was doing
fired.
the dirty with one of the security guards, bro. And the principal himself went on the PA talking about he was getting cyberbullied, bro. This, bro, like this only happen in movies, bro. Like no movie be showing, you know what I mean, bro? I feel like the school I went to was more than
I mean, then again, bro, like again, I'm not saying it don't happen, bro. At my school, bro, teacher fought a student, went viral, bro.
I do feel like I
I
do
know you
feel
know.
like
I know you know what I'm talking about, bro.
I do feel like it also kind of generalizes.
Huh?
I do feel like it kind of generalizes high schools. Not every single high school is like that. My experience, I've never seen any of that. Anything that you guys are describing, never saw it. So it's like it's like they're really only portraying the schools that, well, in my opinion, are in mostly like bad areas where those type of stuff, where children are being poorly raised. There's not much, comes like there's not much structure on their morals and their beliefs and stuff like that. So it's like it's just like they're only focusing on like negative, 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 negative. But like I said, it's not a rep. It's not. I feel like parents will watch that and think that that is the standard. Like that is what high school is. But I do think that in reality, it just depends on like where it's located for real and the neighborhood around it. Like it's not. It's a very false description of most schools, to be honest. So
This is how I know your school is boring. Boring.
it wasn't boring. I mean, it was just school. You go to school, go to class, you go home.
Boring. actually
Oh,
enjoy
son,
going to
the
school.
class goes.
I actually enjoy
They
going.
eating hot Cheetos, bro. They're fighting. You bud. You go to school, go home.
Can you guys believe I've never seen a fight like with my own eyes? Never. Like it would happen, but I would never see it.
Oof.
Never see it.
Boring. Like what are you gonna tell your kids, bro? Or every day, this is school, this is bro, who is that? I'm gonna say, bro, like
That's how school should be. You
my
go to
experience
school,
was a
you take your
movie.
class, and you go home. Why are you guys waiting to see a
movie, bro.
fight? Why are you guys
This
waiting?
guy right here, bro, was jumping
No,
on
it's
tables.
not that we're waiting.
bro.
It's just like the element of surprise, bro. It's the element of surprise that catches you. One day
No,
you just be walking to school, next day you, huh?
I
What?
understand what you're saying, James. I understand what you're saying.
Bruh, school is actually enjoyable, bro.
Listen,
Like-
school is not meant to be enjoyable. You go there, you get
Man,
your
I seen
education.
people go snipe at teachers, bro.
School's not meant to be what?
It's not
So I
meant to
should
be
go there
enjoyable.
and be suffering, right?
Yes.
Something's
Yes.
doing you. Don't worry, bro. I should go there and suffer, right? School should not be enjoyable.
Yes.
School's not to be.
I mean, no, it shouldn't. It shouldn't.
Yeah.
Because it's just annoying. Imagine, like I've seen so many fight videos where it'd be that one kid just trying to do his homework, just trying to do his work. Like,
Right.
What did that kid say before he when I got beat up? What did the kid say? Every time it's what the media portrays. It's just the guy that's like that gets up, he's upset. Ooh. You're always looking at him. What about the kid that's sitting out doing his work? There's something wrong with him too.
no, there's not. He has every reason to be frustrated. Like he's
the problem. It's him. It's him.
Right.
If he didn't say anything, we'd be fighting him. Let's be real, man.
James,
I actually feel for those kids.
Remember that fly was, bro?
That
That fly was, bro. You know what I'm saying? That cafeteria fight at Flowers. Remember that?
Okay.
That's the one that she's talking about where there was a kid trying to do his homework.
What's my business? What did the kid want to say to him, bro?
James, why are you?
Bro,
I'm
no,
just saying,
honestly,
let's be realistic, bro.
Why are you so dead on bothering somebody? Is somebody trying to do it?
No, let's be real, bro. Because the incident that happened at Largo, bro, with the student, bro, they didn't capture the fact that student was harassing that teacher, bro. This one looking at that teacher, she's a bad person because she beat her up. I'm sorry, but the student deserved it. Why are you going to harass the teacher for what? If she told you to leave, why not leave? You want to act as if you're Macho Man John Cena, right? You think you're John Cena? You think you're John Cena, right? Sit down, bro.
oh my goodness.
Sit down. But the thing is, the video only captured that one point where they just started to. That's all you saw, bro. But in reality, in reality, that student's at fault. She's a fool. I'm sorry. I'm gonna call it what it is.
The student that's sitting in the midst of a fight doing his homework is at fault.
Did I say that one? I said.
I don't care, bro. I went to school like this. I went to school like this.
Wanted to make sure.
But then again, and at some points, I would agree with you. Sometimes there's students who literally like don't do anything. They get attacked, harassed, all that stuff. I understand. But then there's students that there, bro, that just like to play victim. When that camera, they just come play victim, right? As if they didn't do anything. In reality, they've been provoking this child for about 7 days now, bro. Then now the time that I want to say something, you want to come and bring your phone. Now I look like a bad guy, right? Let's be realistic, bro. Your high school was just boring.
It wasn't boring, okay? I had a great.
Tell us what you did at your school, bro. Because I went to school looking like this.
Who is that?
Is
that you?
Like the grandpa from Up.
No, but like I'm saying, like I would go to school, go to class, and talk to my friends, and then go home, go to work. That's all it is. If I would hear of, oh, there was a fight today, but I'll never be, oh, send me the video, trying to see. Like I didn't care. Like I don't know. It was a white school.
Whoa. That's enough.
Yeah, you've already seen it.
That wasn't me. That was not me. Don't say my name, but that's not me.
Yeah, your name is not written right there. It's not like your name is written right there, but okay. Oh,
School's a movie.
Either way, I feel like the media isn't even supposed to be an accurate representation of anything. I feel like they do have certain accuracies because, like, even at my school, people was definitely doing drugs. People was definitely selling drugs. People were definitely fighting. I mean, not to the extent they were fighting in Euphoria, not like hitting people upside the head with beer bottles and stuff, but like people were definitely doing all these things. I mean, you know, we would have to go on lockdown every now and then because of a bomb threat or like because of a school shooter threat and stuff like that. So it's like it's not that far fetched. But of course it's exaggerated because it's the media. Like it's supposed to be. This is for entertainment. This isn't to be accurate. So yeah.
Ansel did not tell us, bro, what was fun about her school. I'm still waiting for that.
And the bomb threats were fun.
I'm not, bro. No, bro. You know what?
Okay, I was just playing. But no, what was fun about the school
Chess
was
club.
No, it was like actually joining a team, being on the team, being on the soccer team, being on the track team, like, you know. Yeah, that was fun. But trust me, I'm not gonna see people doing things in the stairwell and be like, oh yes, this is my entertainment for today. Or see people fighting and be like, yes, this is my entertainment for today. Like, no.
You're missing it, bro.
I like
entertaining though.
Bro, you're missing it.
Oh no, for you over just making like, oh my gosh, go girl, yes.
Yeah. No, can I say something? When I was in high school, me and my friend had this page that we ran, and it was called Wildcats Press, and we would just, I mean, it wasn't like toxic, but like it was, we would just share like the tea from the day, like if there was a fight here and there, or there was one day that somebody put like a dildo on the glass, on the window at our school, and I wasn't there that day, but somebody was sending the videos, and it's like, oh wow, like this is entertainment. School can't be boring when it's just like that. That wasn't us. Wildcats Press. Okay.
I remember there was this one time that happened at my school. Someone drew I don't know if I can say it on YouTube, but the N symbol, the little symbol for the Jews. I don't know that. Yeah. They drew that symbol in the sand, and that was the only thing I could say was the highlight.
You had sand at your high school?
No, I mean the snow.
What's sand there? You had playground in your high school?
That's the wildest thing that happened.
That would be that
would take over classrooms and draw all demonic stuff in there.
Those were happening in our textbooks, like
those were normal.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yes. I am going to like a school with majority Caucasian.
And all of you guys are PG kids.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're better than us, Abby. You're better than all of us, right?
I am.
At least we have stories to tell. We have stories to tell our children.
I have plenty of stories I can tell. Just
so well that the class started clapping. Come on.
I have stories I can tell. When I got into chamber choir, like I hit I hit this one note, and everybody was happy for me, and that's a story that I can. But yeah. But like, no, listen, Howard County was such a peaceful county. Like that's how you know, like you got good grades, no distractions, you know. But you PG kids, I don't know.
But I feel like going to a school with majority Caucasian people versus going to a school with majority like Black people, it's a completely different experience. And so white people, I feel like they're more chill, I guess. Like they don't really, but
I hang around that crew.
It was fun being with like a bunch of Black people because the drama, like the dramatics was funny.
Mm-hmm. I guess maybe that's what is making the difference, because I did feel very disconnected from like Black people. I didn't have any Black friends. All my friends were white. And so, are you trying to call me whitewash, Fayola? Trying to call me whitewash?
I wasn't even saying all that.
No,
I'm joking, but no.
No, I was whitewashed, but I'm not anymore.
Hey, who? I wonder who's jumping on that table. I wonder who's jumping on that table.
You see, James?
Come
And so-
on, bro. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Bro,
Like, why do you go to school to jump on the table?
Bro, that's lunchtime, bro. We were having fun as a senior class. You think I'm gonna be sitting
Lunchtime is
there
to eat. It's to
eat what?
eat.
No one even ate at lunch. Bro, the school system is so corrupted. The pieces that we're getting when we were small babies, they don't even get now. Bro.
No one ate at lunch.
But nobody really. Everyone left and came back. Everyone either left or like just stayed,
Yep.
bro.
I ate my PB&J sandwiches with protein powder in the middle, and I called it a day.
Yeah.
You guys didn't. So lunch to you guys was recess, just to do what you guys want.
You sound like a Howard Countyan right now. I don't even think that's a thing, but you sound like one of those, bro.
Wow.
You have no excitement. Like, let's give it
I
up.
mentioned I ate. I went back to class.
Mm-hmm. They gave you guys all those nice meals. Damn.
Yeah,
like,
we had gourmet meals
from home, right?
every time it was around the holiday.
Well,
They were
Man, I bet you never have to worry
fresh
about money being on your account either, huh?
Never.
What a guy.
Wow,
What a
those
guy.
were the days.
Man.
Those were really the days.
Man, get out of here.
We actually had fun, bro.
You see why?
You know what I'm saying? Like we actually did things.
You're damaging school property. Now when they charge you
Oh
for
my
it,
God, you're a loser, bro. I'm sorry, but you suck.
Bro,
For real.
You suck.
like tomatoes, bro. Like honestly,
Bro.
matter of
bro,
fact,
I'm
I never
literally
used to
just playing
be like
around.
that.
Bro, did you do this with your friends? Did you and your friends jump around in class? No, you guys are boring. You want to
No,
sit
I
down and
didn't.
listen to teacher? Come on.
James, you want to call me boring? It's you that is lame.
You're boring. I'm sorry, you're boring. You're
not.
boring. Look,
I'm not. Go
look,
and sit down.
Whether you like it or not, you're boring, bro. When it comes down to these shows and all this other showing, bro, I agree with Fayola, bro. I don't think it's supposed to be like a spot on recipe. You know what I'm saying? But some of this, it happens, bro. I mean, it is what it is, right? It happens, right? Cool.
Bro,
It
and
happens.
I got good for you.
Sometimes,
I got good
like,
for you.
Dylan, can you silence your mouth? Anyways,
I got
what is that?
It's
tomatoes, bro. Tomatoes. We don't want to hear that. We don't want to. We don't want to hear
okay,
your book.
but you guys have to understand we went to different schools, so obviously I won't see it the way you guys did.
Good.
Like,
You are seeing it from your Howard County point of view. I don't even want you to.
but I
see
feel
it.
like y'all should have went at least spent one day at my school. Y'all
I'll
would have
never.
seen like y'all would have you guys would have enjoyed the peace, the quiet,
The piece of what?
like
I don't want peace.
everybody's
piece of
level
what?
headed.
The
The
piece of
peace,
what?
that's you know you
If
can
we're
have
being
it.
realistic, bro, there's even moments at PG County schools where school was even peaceful, bro. Where the community we even come together, bro. In fact, they even come together to damage another school, bro. That's how peaceful the school was. You want to talk about peace?
Everybody came together for wave checks. That was a good thing.
Oh man,
Everyone's becoming everyone's YouTube video, bro. There's times where it's peaceful, but all that.
I'm saying we doing
Man,
YouTube videos
that's
in the middle
true.
of the school and
Really
stuff
good
like
point.
that.
Now, man.
I'm just trolling. I hated my high school. Trust me.
I don't believe you. I don't believe
I
you.
really did hate my
I
high school.
don't believe you.
I was
I'm
just
sorry.
trolling.
Yeah, fine. I don't
Chess
believe
club
you.
was the highlight. Chess club was
Go
the
and eat
highlight.
onions. You need to go and eat onions, but I don't believe you.
You know what, James?
Man, this-
It's okay.
No,
Listen,
it's not okay.
like there were people doing those activities. Those activities you guys saw, there were people doing that. I just wasn't in that group of friends, so I was never a part of any of that stuff.
User.
Bro, I would never forget a day, right? Hey, I would never forget a day. Like, we was in school, right? And it turns out like a girl got put in the locker, and they closed that joint. And that we had to go get the janitors come open, like get out of the locker. I never knew that was even possible, bro. But she found a way to fit inside the locker, and she closed
Someone
it.
did have a
Dang.
seat.
I used to do that for fun in middle school.
Oh, you're
I
a
used to
bully.
have
Oh my gosh.
No, I used to have my friends put me in the locker and then just close it and then open it back up. But it was this one time my friend couldn't open it back, and I started getting really like claustrophobic. But she opened it.
Yeah, we should move on. Though.
School, bro. Hey, school was fun. You know what I'm saying? But look, hey, you know what I'm saying? We had some not peaceful at all. So you're lying? But anyway,
No,
bro.
her high school. Oh, her high school is a different story. Her high school.
Bro.
But
Look, let's move on though. Let's move on.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Great topic. Great topic. Nobody gave me no smoke about the topic yet. I'm glad. I picked pretty good questions. Is social media responsible for unrealistic expectations? You know what I'm saying? I can read kind of sometimes. Is social media responsible for unrealistic expectations? That's a tongue twister.
Can't spell
I can
false.
agree with that. statement.
So you
that
can agree?
I can agree with that. That social media is responsible for unrealistic expectations. Even like even the TV shows and stuff like that, like Euphoria. Like I've heard people say like, oh, like I need to do this because they're doing this in on the TV shows. I'm not living life because I'm not doing this and I'm not doing that. So like I feel like it is responsible for unrealistic expectations. On top of that, seeing a lot of people's success and stuff, like seeing people be successful at like 15 years old and stuff, and feeling like you're not doing enough because the 15-year-old is a millionaire or something like that. I feel like that's an unrealistic expectation that is set by social media.
To piggyback on what she said, yeah, social media makes like I feel like a lot of insecurities that people have in today's world is based off of social media. Because social media has it that if you're a guy and you're not scamming people or like toting guns and selling crack, you're not doing something with your life. And it tells girls that if you don't look like you're 30, like you're 27 at the age of like 16, you're not doing something right with your life. And I feel like people like, you know what I mean? It gets people like really false representation by themselves. And it's like when people like lean too much on them, it could really like lead to them like feeling like, yeah.
Oh, my fault. Okay. You know, and I was gonna answer. Hey, Sue, let us hear from you, bro. Bro, Sue, bro, you sleep, bro?
Sue.
All right. Okay, bro.
Yo,
Dar, is social media responsible for unrealistic expectations?
I think so, but I also think like people like how Phil kept saying like I don't know if it's a people problem or the platform problem. I think this is one of the instances where this could be a people problem only because like before there was social media, people had expectations like of like gender roles and stuff like that. Like so and I also like obviously social media is a platform, but it's a platform that people use and our opinions and our projections get projected on social media. Obviously, like it supports those unrealistic expectations, but it's the people who put unrealistic expectations out there originally, and then people like want to follow it, if that makes sense. So like I do think that social media contributes to it, but like I think it's people too. Like we naturally, I think, have a tendency to favor things that are not real.
All right. Hey,
Um,
James, I want to hear. Oh, go ahead.
yeah, I definitely think, as a society in whole and like our generation, the mental health is bad enough. Like we already deal with a whole bunch of stuff. So social media just kind of makes it worse. Like just agreeing with what Fayola said, like it definitely makes you feel like you have a lot to catch up to and you have a lot to like you feel like you're running out of time. You feel like, oh my gosh, everybody is like way ahead of me and I'm still like here, and you feel like you have to work overtime to get to where they're at, because and it is a people problem. Some of us, some people can be like very sure in themselves and be like, oh, I don't care about that. I know my life is my life. It's not going to look the same as everybody else's. Some people have that maturity to know that and they're fine, but young people, people that are still in high school, coming out of high school, some people that they struggle with a lot of mental health will see that, and it will really like affect them. They'll really be like, wow, like their self-esteem will just decrease and decrease and decrease and decrease because they see everybody else just doing great. And that's the whole kill, because the thing is they're not doing great. They just portray that they're doing great. So yeah.
Wait, can I say something? Okay, why is it like, just think about how we all know that social media is not real. And like, we all, so like, why do we all like actively participate in it? Like, knowing that it's a facade. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is that something that's still promoted? Why, like, I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we all know it's fake. We can all agree sometimes that it's toxic and like unrealistic, but like we are the perpetrators. So you know what I'm saying?
because because of validation. I think validation is a very, very, very toxic thing that we have today, and not in the good. I mean, obviously, but there's healthy validation. But people seek so much validation for everything, whether good or bad, that social media gives them that. So, I mean, I truly believe that most people know what is right and what is wrong, but because they got so many people defending them, right, in social media, telling them, "Oh yeah, you should do this and that," that they're like, you know what? If they do it, then I could do it. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of creates their own little virtual reality, literally. That you know what I'm saying, whatever they want really manifests. Like you know what I'm saying, they because again, there's an aspect of social media where it's like there's an algorithm, right? If you go on my social media, it's gonna look even if you have the I ain't gonna say same followers or oh, let's say TikTok. Let's say even if I don't follow anybody on TikTok, right? My TikTok is gonna look so much different than yours, and yours because I interact with certain content more than other people will. So because I keep seeing what I like all the time, and then those people that I like, their content that I like is like keep showing up every time, and then they start saying some BS. I might actually start believing it. You know what I'm saying? So I mean that's why a lot of people get scammed because a lot of people want to get money, a lot of people want to get to the bag, and they're looking at a lot of these content like, yeah, join my course for this and that, and then they get scammed. You know what I'm saying? So I mean that's the problem, and like people want what they want, and they're gonna go after what they want. That's the problem.
To add into what you just said, from a psychoanalytic point of view, I mean perspective, I feel like a lot of people try like a lot of people just want to escape reality for like a little bit because I feel like the real world is actually hard. The real world could be like dark sometimes, and people like they go on social media trying to escape it all. They're like, well, if I could go on social media and like see like the best of other people's like lives and I could see like memes and like people like living lives that I wish I could have, it's gonna make me feel better about myself. And we know we all know it's not true, but deep down inside, like I feel like everybody wants somebody or something that they want to achieve. And even though it might not be necessarily achievable, they still like have the vision in mind. And because they try to do stuff to like try to make it seem make them feel closer to achieving it, whether they can or not. I know for me, like I spent a lot of time like going through like football players' pages and seeing like what they be doing and seeing the workouts they be doing and trying to like emulate it. Because I feel like even though the chances are I probably won't succeed, just me seeing them doing it and me doing it by myself is gonna make me feel like I at least accomplished something.
But the paradox there is that you like, I guess you find temporary freedom from reality, but then you get trapped slash addicted to a virtual one. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Like we're get like literally being like escaping from reality is cool because I get it. Like I be scrolling on TikTok too. But then it's like you're literally trapped. You're addicted to TikTok and like it just isn't that and then you have to take breaks from TikTok. So then you're taking an escape from virtual reality to go back to reality, which isn't as enjoyable as virtual reality. So you're going back and forth and back and forth. And now you're stuck in a cycle when you were just trying to escape another one before.
But unfortunately, that's a human experience because I feel like no matter what, yeah, it's like a cycle that never ever really stops unless you decide to take out social media from your life completely, which is gonna be like very hard, and it takes a lot of discipline. And I know some people, most like a lot of people, some people like can't do that, but for the most part, life is just trying to, you know what I mean, wait
You
to the
know what
next
the
other
thing
half of
is?
the cycle, like starts off. It's about
You
like
know,
the way I see it, I feel like sometimes you just gotta do something that makes you feel good. It was not like overly wrong, so that you can like endurance like till better days, if that makes sense to you. Like if I know I'm not happy right now, I'm not going on TikTok and like laugh like 30 minutes or even an hour till like so that like I could like go to bed and wake up tomorrow feeling with at least something to laugh about. I'm gonna do it. I know that me doing that over time is gonna make me feel the need to go into TikTok like more and more. But if that's what it's gonna take for me to like wake up every morning with a smile on my face and like a laughter on my heart, I'm gonna do it.
the thing is that I don't think I necessarily align with that statement that social reality is more fun or entertaining than real life. like I really don't necessarily align with that because I be saying again, like, bro, like y'all need like people need to go outside and speak to people because real life is actually pretty entertaining. Like people are pretty hilarious and pretty dumb in real life. And even if they're not doing no dumb stuff, like you could really have a really good conversation with a stranger. Like like I actually find more enjoyment, bro, in real life when I'm outside than on social media. I rather interact with people than to scroll on Instagram and seeing a bunch of people posting their filters and whatever like that. Like
But I also
that's me. And I could be an anomaly, you know what I'm saying? I guess this man James, but I guess what's it called? I guess I'm an anomaly, but yeah, it is what it is. Phil, you about to go?
yeah, I was gonna say that people do like interact with people in real life. You know, like it's like people are going to work and going to school and actually interacting with people, and then you come back home and you just want to decompress, so you use social media. And I feel like that's okay. Like it's not that it's all or nothing that people are just on social media all the time, never interacting with people. It's like you interact with people all throughout the day. You interact with your family. You interact with your friends and stuff like that. I mean, social media shouldn't be the only thing that you're using to interact with people, but like I feel like it's a balance of interacting with people online. I'm sorry, in real life and then online.
Hmm. Okay. And did you answer the question? All right, go ahead. Yeah.
I did want to add something like, it comes to a point where like, and it's so bad that it comes to a point where, we can't put our phones down. Like whenever we actually need to go and do something, like it's so hard to like leave your phone in another room because you're always like, oh, I feel like I'm missing out on something right now. That fear of missing out. Like you feel like if you delete the app, like people have tried deleting the app. They've tried just taking a fast from it, and they're like going insane because they feel like, oh, these new trends are happening, and you feel like, oh, somebody brings it up, you're not gonna know because you're now on social media, and it's like that fear that comes in, and like it's so toxic because imagine the time that we spend on those apps, like what we could have accomplished, what we could have done, how we could have grown. If you're in a healing process, like how much you could have healed and how much time you could have spent on yourself, but instead on social media trying to avoid your problems, trying to avoid reality because whatever you're dealing with seems too hard to face head on. So you run to things that will distract you. So that's all I had to say.
Yeah. So I gotta do my little promotion, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, bro, we get a paid sponsorship, bro. But again, Fergus of the evening, you know what I'm saying? We got Bentley Intense for Men. You know what I'm saying? Bentley Intense for Men. Let me turn this down a little bit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gentlemen want a good, nice, nutty caramel fragrance, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get you Bentley Intense for Men. You know what I'm saying? Nobody got this. This ain't Dior Sauvage or none of that basic stuff with that little dirty polo cologne that these dudes be wearing. Nah, this is some of that good stuff. Hey, I need to get sponsored. Sue Tentos. Are you with us? Are you with us? I guess not. Who just disappeared?
Yo,
Who just disappeared? Was it Ann?
And
nah, James disappeared.
No, Ann just got. Go ahead.
Can I help you?
What's up, Jeremy? Yeah, what's up? Oh, your echo thing. What's up? Hey, can you answer the question?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Did you just call me Jeremy?
No, bro. Right, Sue. Just answer the question, bro.
Social media responsible for unrealistic expectations. Uh, hell of a question. Hell of a question. I mean, you can ask Kevin Samuels. Man, time, bro. That's the guy to ask, bro. Man, time, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. He makes a career out of telling the shorty your expectations is unrealistic, bro. And you got him from social media. But anyway, yeah, you know, it has a hand in that. You know, you look at somebody else's life, and then you expect that to be your life because you see all these people living this life, you know, but you just might not you might not be that type of guy or that type of girl to live that life that you see on social media, to live that life that's on the explore page. You know what I mean? And it could because you desire and covet that life so much, you know, you
Oh,
become become
that's other.
very
Oh, my fault.
become very upset because this is what you're used to seeing, but you're not seeing it without looking at your phone. It can be a good thing sometimes, though. You know, for the people that understand real life from the media, you know, the people that understand the difference between the two are gonna go get that life that they see on the explore page, you know, and the ones that don't, it'll just be a wish.
So,
Oh,
hey, eventually, do you answer the question originally?
yeah, I did.
All right,
But
let
I
me
got
give me
like
my little,
Thanks, Dylan.
let me get my little 2 cents in before. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, I think it creates a lot of unrealistic expectations because um they don't tell you the full story ever on social media. When they talk about getting the bag, whatever like that, they don't tell you what it really takes to get that money or to put yourself in that certain position. How much you gotta be willing to go. When it's talking about you want this type of man or this type of woman, what you gotta actually do to get this type of woman. You don't just deserve or manifest these type of people into your lives. I'm sorry. If they tell you that, that's a lie. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things that have to be. You have to be of a certain character. You have to do certain things to get what you want in life. You know, social media tells us we deserve this, we deserve that. You don't deserve anything. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If your parents didn't teach you that, well, call me uncle then, bro, because I'm teaching you. like you don't deserve anything in this life. Anything. No one owes you anything. You know what I'm saying? You are responsible for your situation and your condition in life right now. Yeah, don't mind my little beep screen, bro. But yeah, and social media tells us so many things about how to do this and how to this and that. I mean, these little financial advisors on social media be trying to tell us how to do this and that, but they're not gonna tell the full picture. This is why. This is why, like, if you go back to the first questions, like I'm saying, like it's so dangerous because it's like you only get a part of the real thing, and then a lot of people actually invest in things that are not good for them. A lot of people subscribes to rhetorics, bro, that are not good for them. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all listen to these shows, these podcasts, sort of like that, and they're just saying a bunch of BS, making money off of you. So the social media responsible for unrealistic expectations, I'll say completely. I'll say 1,000%. Because although people would have unrealistic expectations back then, someone was gonna check that. On social media now, you could try to find that much. You could find somebody that I could go on TikTok right now. So like, girls, no. Literally, I just saw there's a trend going on. Oh, if they say don't be delusional, be delusional. Be delusional. I'm like, but what are y'all telling people to be delusional? Like what is going on? You telling people to do whatever. If you do like, bruh, I'm tired of this social media stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop making it our God, bro. People, please stop making social media your God. It's a great tool. Yes, it is. But don't use social media. Don't let social media use you. That's the end of my poem. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Vinci, I'm sure you wanted to say a few things, but I don't even know if we're gonna do after hours. I'm kind of tired. I'm gonna drop the link in case anyone want to come in, bro. Because you know what I'm saying, Got love for you viewers,
So
bro.
because you're tired, we're not gonna do after hours.
I'm still gonna do it. It's cool. It's cool, Sue. I don't want no smoke. Mitch, you was gonna say something?
I would never bring smoke to
I'm
you.
gonna say something. Honestly, bro, I feel like overall the biggest lie, the worst thing social media done, apart from all the delusion and stuff, is really like indoctrinate popcorn into the minds of people. And y'all know what I mean when I say popcorn. That's why there's so many like failed relationships and people that have like I don't know if I said the word depression. I mean, you know what I mean, but like, there's so many people that got like emotional like issues right now because of popcorn, because they've been indoctrinated to it since they're like 12 years old, and they've been doing it for like how long, and now they can't like popcorn. Like it's what's the word I'm looking for? An acronym? Not really. You know, the first and the last three letters, but basically it gets people so like hooked up in what's false that they can't even like have a genuine relationship with no more. And like, you know what I mean? The only thing they see when they look at like people is like their bodies and nothing else more than that. And I feel like out of all the crimes social media done, I feel like that's the worst one that ever did. And because of that, there's so many people right now who don't even know, like, you know what I mean? 'Cause I feel like out of all the things that are addictive to mankind, I feel like popcorn is the most addictive. And there's a lot more people in this world who are addicted to popcorn, but they're not gonna address it like, you know what I mean? So yeah, I blame social media for that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the birdies. Hey, bro, fly, bro. Okay, look. Yeah. Oh, I get it. I get what you're saying now, Sue. I said Sue Vinci. I get what you're saying. Yeah, the adult films. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I don't know why you said pop.
Yeah, this one said popcorn. That's crazy.
On TikTok, they be saying popcorn.
Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? If y'all want to join after hours, bro, you know what I'm saying? Hit that link, you know what I'm saying, in the chat. But that was kind of it though, you know what I'm saying? Unless y'all kind of got some questions about me that y'all want to ask yourselves. But those are all the questions I had. Going once, going twice. All right, this was just not serious. Okay. Yeah, this is my favorite one. Previously on Article TV News, you know, we have the but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Since y'all don't really got much, y'all got any questions, we're gonna take it to after hours. You know what I'm saying? For anybody that want to join, again, the link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. I repeat, the link is in the chat. But appreciate you guys for tuning in. This is the Hear Me Out Network. Soon to be the greatest network on earth. We're gonna conquer, we're gonna do amazing things. We got some new shows coming for y'all soon. Stay tuned, because I'm about to do some really dope things. So take a good look at some faces here, because they got some good things in the work. And I'm saying thank y'all for joining us. And we out. This is SOC and Bossy Music. Come on now. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Welcome to After Hours, people. Welcome to After Hours. So, what a show. What y'all think? Hey, hey, if you got BOA, PNC, tap into my man Vinci. You know what I'm saying? Want to flip your money? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, decent show, decent show. What's up with y'all? If y'all still in the comments, bro, let us know if y'all still in the comments. Saying, decent show, y'all.
Like you can never go wrong with social media because like it's the new like money of the world. You know what I mean? 'Cause you know how back in the day like gold was like the currency. I mean it was crops and it became gold. And I feel like we moving towards an age where social media is gonna become like the new currency. You know how they try and make like NFTs,
It's already currency.
yeah, like NFTs and all that stuff. And like you know Odell makes like I think like 500K for every post he makes, right? Every
Yeah.
post Odell like post he make like 500K for that.
Your view is currency.
Yeah. So could be a point in time, maybe like 30 years on the line, where like everybody gonna get paid by like promotion, basically. Like I don't know, they're gonna find a ways to make it be like instead of you being paid by like cash or anything, they're gonna basically like I don't know, bro. I'm not a business major, so I don't know, but I feel like it's gonna be something like ridiculous like that. You know what I mean? Nah. Hey, with the little newscaster, which you had, bro, you were a lot like the man that asked the question, bro. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that was the point I was trying to do. Why are you?
The man going, why are you on social media? You are on social media. You are addicted. Say no. Imagine.
Oh, man.
Bro. I realized I had the best water ever today, bro. It was crazy.
Best water.
Yeah. Like, water always tastes good, bro. But this time was just different, bro. I don't know what it was about it, bro. It was like the perfect temperature, like the perfect, like, alkaline levels, bro.
Perfect alkaline levels. Hey, Sue, where you at, bro?
Hey, where you at, Sue?
You know,
I'm in that, huh? Where you at?
you know what it is. You know what it is.
Hey, I remember
You
that
know
song
what
by
it,
Zama.
you described a lot of songs.
Where you at, Holmes? I'm in that something, something. Where you at, Holmes? Something, something, Holmes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good times, bro.
Bro,
Good
I'm
times.
spanked, bro. Let's nobody join this link, bro. Saying, hey,
Uh,
talk to the chat, bro. If y'all really wanna shoot this out the house, bro. They don't say nothing, bro. I'm ending this in like 5 minutes.
and before, I feel like we should do like a countdown, like the most like the funniest thing or the wildest thing we've seen in our schools. You know what I mean, bro?
I think
You
you
know what I
got
mean,
that,
bro?
bro.
Hmm?
I think you got that.
I got you, bro. I got my video saved and everything, bro. Let me find the genre real quick though. But basically, bro, one day in the morning, right? We had like I was in my AP World History class, right? My teacher runs out the classroom, bro. He goes to like the room next door. And it's how like these four kids came to the classroom to jump this white boy, bro. But he's like one of them boondocks white boys, you know what I mean, bro? And like
Mm-hmm.
his man stepped in and they were like jumping over tables and all that nonsense, bro. At 9 o'clock in the morning, bro. That was the funniest thing I ever seen.
I mean, you, bro. It's just these kids in high school, bro, just be built different, bro.
Like I always, it was there was never a dull day in my high school though. Like there was never a day that like you know what I mean, right?
Uh-huh.
But I got
You
your
said
point in time.
like,
Hmm?
you said like Largo was like it was the perfect balance, bro.
Yeah.
Like it was interesting enough, bro, but never always too wild though. You know what I'm saying? It
Nah,
was some
Laurel
shit.
just let's say this the infamous story about how somebody realized use a bathroom, right, and smeared that joint on the wall, bro. That happened like 4 times, bro.
Scared of
It
what?
was actually a serial pooper, bro. Yes, bro.
That's disgusting.
And there's like people used to break the windows for fun. I don't understand why, bro. Like you always see a window broken, they'll fix it, and it'll be broken again. I'm like, bro, what?
That's weird. But Sue got my principal now, bro.
Since you got what? Oh, really?
Yeah. How
Oh,
Alfie treating y'all, bro?
bruh. So first and foremost, she just destroyed the dress code, bruh. Just got that up out of there and let everybody know it's a new sheriff in town, bruh. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Dress
is
code.
there? Did she establish a dress code or those no dress
Nah,
code?
like she destroyed it, bruh. Like she destroyed it.
There's no
Like she
dress
said
code.
that John is over, bruh. Like
So there's no dress
for
code.
I have not come. Nah, I'm not even gonna do that. But yeah, she just destroyed it, bruh. She said you can wear whatever you want. Man, time, bruh. Girls got their guts out, bruh. What else? What else, bruh? Shorts all the way up to the bro. It looked like a Wiz Khalifa video at school, bro. I'm so serious, bro. It looked like a 2 Chainz video at school, bro. For real.
Wait till you get to college, bro. It's mind boggling in college, bro. They were like walking around virtually underwear, bro. And it's like, huh? It's-
I mean,
yeah,
you're adults now at that point.
yeah.
But yeah, that's the first thing she did. And then like she just cut everything down. You know what I'm saying? Like it's chill. All the disciplinary is chill. Like we used to have 10-day suspensions, 2 week suspensions, turn into 1, 2 days, 3 days. You know what I mean?
Dog was slight, bro.
That's about it. That's all she changed. Oh, she do be she multiplied those hall sweeps, bro. Like
Oh yeah.
Oh, sweet. I've not heard that word in a long time.
she been spanking everybody with the hall sweeps.
But like the thing is like when I was going to like she did that too, bro. But them administrators, bro, if they mess with you, bro, you don't gotta worry about that, bro.
What they be saying, bro? They be saying hall sweep. They be saying that, bro.
But hey,
No.
you know how many times an administrator be like, yeah, he with me.
The bell will ring, and then they will say it on the intercom. Teachers at this time, close and lock your doors. This is an all school hall sweep. I repeat, this is an all school hall sweep. Any student caught in the sweep, go to the designated area to get a hall sweep pass, and you got detention out of school for like a week or something.
Huh? A week?
Nah, I'm just I don't know.
Nah.
I haven't been caught in a hall sweep for real.
Early, bro. For my senior year, bro, I stopped caring, bro. I was always like cutting them joints in the morning, bro.
If you're in a whole suite, bro, and they're gym teacher school, bro, just go to the gym, bro.
Nah, for real. Like,
No, the gym, they be locking the gym too.
For real?
Yeah.
Right. The gym.
What else? What else did she do? Dr. Misha, she what else did she do?
I'm not gonna hold you. I miss high school a little bit, like a tiny bit, bro. Like a tiny bit, cause, bro, the stupidity that I used to witness every day, bro. I kind of miss it a little bit, cause over here, on campus, bro, everybody too mature to be doing dumb stuff, and it's like it gets boring after a while. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not saying I want there to be like drama and like dumb stuff, but like, you know, like it was kind of entertaining at times, like just seeing somebody like doing something stupid. Like we would see like people like walk around in banana costumes, bro, like during lunchtime. And it was just like, wow.
Oh, high school.
Nah, look at this right here, bro. Look at the mask, bro.
Pull me out, pull me out.
Look at the announcement here.
All right, y'all. I'm about to end this joint, bro.
Oh yeah, for shizzle.
What's the next topic, man? Oh, you can't. Never mind.
Hey, bro, Vinci, you know the N word is a cuss word, bro?
Nope.
Yeah. Shout for tuning in, bro. Catches us next Thursday.
That's crazy. I never knew.
You guys that really stayed this long, but next week we're talking about I almost forgot. Oh, who's paying? Who's paying at the date? Who is paying?
Sure,
Yeah,
sure.
that's the topic. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to Hear Me Out Network, and we out.
You said he collecting. Oh yeah, I should have changed that jump, bro.
You gotta end the live. You